Look at us now, tip to tip.
Ooh, Jesus.
Start the morning combat.
Do you want a margarita?
Yes!
My God!
Come to us, doing what we love. It's time to bang. Oh yeah, ho yeah. Let's get fired up. The day after Christmas, you are watching this live. It's Boxing Day in Canada, and it's Donkumentary Day here on Morning Combat Friday, December 26th of the 25s. Happy holidays to everybody. I don't care whether you're celebrating the Christmas, the Kwanzaa, or the Chanukah in between, Smokey Robinson. My name is Brian Campbell. You know me from the Hartford, Connecticut suburbs, that alpha guy, you know what I mean? And then next to me, live and direct from Colombia for this very, very, very special episode, Morning Combat Donkumentary Rewatch Director's Cut Part 1. It's Luke Franklin Thomas. Yes, Luke, you fired up or what?
No, I never enjoyed doing these documentaries, although I admit they're a charming part of MK's history. But here it is. I have to deal with both you walking out the door as well as to watch your fucking art projects on the way out the door.
Looks like, these docs were like a nice, sprinkling of salt and pepper on what we did. I'm like, no, this is what we did. This is what we accomplished. The show.
Interesting I've not seen these since they came out. So It's been quite a long time for me.
I have like an 8th row viewing of them every month and a half, just
wow. You love these things. No, I have not seen them since they came out.
Luke, in the space-time continuum, to be, fair with the people, we are recording this before the Christmas holiday, but it's airing afterwards. Would you guess that the Tukester had a phenomenal Christmas in South America?
Given how poor I am, she fucking better. You know what I mean? But yes, I think she's going to have a phenomenal Christmas. Her in-laws are going to spoil her. They do that every time. And not that that's even a good thing necessarily, but I'm just saying she's not going to go lacking. She'll be all right.
All right. And also, before we get into the business, you were telling us off camera about a Colombian delicacy you had, which is hot chocolate with cheese in it.
Cheese. They don't do this everywhere, I'm told. They only do it in like the higher mountain regions, which is where Bogota is. If the cheese is very mild. It's not like they're putting like chunks of sharp cheddar in there. It's almost flavorless, to be honest with you. But they put it in the hot chocolate. And then they also put breads in there, and they just let that shit soak. And then they eat it with a spoon. And I'm like, most 99% of Colombian food I actually really enjoy. I'm like, this is the worst way to have hot chocolate imaginable. Yeah. I don't understand how this is superior to just drinking it. Listen, BC, I'm not opposed to dunking a marshmallow or two, right? I think,
you're an honest man. Yeah,
I get it. But like, here's some rock salt and cigarette butts and just, here's some lint in my pocket. Throw that. It doesn't make the hot chocolate better. The hot chocolate was good on its own. I don't get it.
All right, there you go. If you're wondering what is this weird special episode we're delivering you, it is part 1 of a 2-part series in which we look back on the documentaries. Today will be parts 1 through 4. Parts 5 through 7 will come later on the BC Victory Parade Tour. We're going to have some fun with it. They'll give you sort of a Mystery Science Theater 3000. If you're old like us, you'll get that reference. Director's cut of the inside. You want to get inside MK all the way up to your elbow? Today is your opportunity to do that. We'd like you to subscribe to this program. We'd like you to follow it as Luke takes down a little Diet Coke there, a little Coke Zero.
This is my bebida gaseosa, Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah, that's great. You can subscribe. The show's not dying, okay? Just our marriage. But for now, we may.
Listen, I tried to make it work. I'm not the one who's writing the John Deere letters, motherfucker.
You always had a headache, you know what I mean? Every time I wanted to bang, you know what I mean? It was awful. You can watch our extended YouTube channels there as well. Mine's a little bit dormant right now. I'm working on it. I'm talking to the legal department. I'm working on it. All right. Let's say hi to the third member of our team. He'll be producing and directing today. He's a bong enthusiast. He's the son of an Australian. It's Luke Nocita of the Main Card Minute. Yeah.
What up, boys? How we doing? Got the nice little 3-box for us today. I mean, we're moving up just in time for you to leave, BC. We're moving up in the place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, BC, he's slowly inching his way into your position here.
No, not really. We're just using a different setup today for everyone at home, and I got the little nicer setup on this.
All right. We don't know what happened at the Nocita family Christmas. We're hoping, we're hoping
I
a
hope.
little,
I'm probably pretty hungover right now. That's all I gotta say. So,
all right.
That's
This guy
good.
loves Bud Light can, but that's the life he chooses, I guess. Quick reminder: if you want to support the show, the best way to do it is with our merchandise shop. Morningcombat.shop is the internet address.
Aren't
that
we
you should
out
go
of
to.
everything?
We sold out of posters, I heard, which is phenomenal, but you see it right there. Who's grifting better than MK? The BC farewell sale, 50% off anything with my face on it. Remember, my final episode will be Monday, January 5th in studio. So tune into that. This exclusive sale will go to the end of January 1st, noon Eastern on January 1st. So check it out. Mix and match the colors. You know what I'm talking about. We have December exclusives as well. The Masters of the Universe setup sale there. Luke, I mean, things are just flat. Look, you should quit. I think we should just lie. Next we'll say that you're leaving the show. We'll make it 75% off to bring that value up, and then we'll just clean up.
I think if we are out of stuff, we can just print more, but we definitely have been moving units to a very enormous degree.
Absolutely. We will be back Monday in our regular spot as usual, 11 a.m. Eastern, as we, I think we're doing year-end stuff, whatever. We got a couple more episodes to go in this relationship. Let's have fun with it. So, Luke Thomas, I guess there's not much else to say here as we set to begin the rewatch of Donkumentaries 1 through 4. Maybe you could just set the stage for us from this. The whole theme about these donks, which was real life coming onto camera for a lot of these themes, was that, look, to me, this was the pride and joy of what we did. For you, reluctantly, you're like, yeah, all right, I'll do it, whatever. What were your thoughts as we were heading into documentary number 1, coming out of the pandemic, going back to the studio for the first time after COVID?
I didn't realize that's what documentary number 1 was about. I should say I didn't remember that until we just rewatched it a little bit here before the show. So when I tell you that I am mentally checked out from these fucking things, I'm telling you, I watched them one time when they debuted, and I've never seen them since. I think what you're going to see, though, if I recall from recording, was BC really leaning into the medium, dare I say, art form, and me being highly reluctant to ever engage in any of this frivolity. And I think that's actually what made it work in the end.
Yeah, I guess in a lot of ways it did. Also, last chance here, Luke Nocita, you joined our show as a fan of it, which I love that backstory when you became employed with Malka and started working with Gaff on this show. Where were we in the doc layout?
So, I think 5 had just come out when I got hired. So I make quick I'm talking half a second appearances in 6 and 7, but I'm not in any of the first 5.
All right. I would have guessed you were there a little bit earlier. So when these were getting released, what was your thoughts?
I didn't probably start watching till the 5th because, and I think this goes for a lot of fans, people who are diehard for the show had no idea these existed. And me being one of them, I used to watch every episode, no idea the documentaries existed till I started working at Malka.
That's not surprising. They did not have shelf life, but here we are.
Dude, but I feel like everyone I've told to go back and watch it loves it. So I feel like
this is what blows my mind about these fucking things, because prior to doing MK, I did something people bring up all the time with me in person. I did a little series called Luke Thomas is Pissed, where I just yelled about shit.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Okay, I cannot tell you how many people have come to me and been like, dude, I fucking love those. I'm like, guys, the videos tanked. How is that possible? How is that possible? No one was watching. I mean, that's not true. I mean, a couple of episodes did okay, but I actually ended up quitting because I had too much shit going on. But that's what kind of drove me nuts. These documentaries, BC, feel the same, where it's like they weren't our biggest winners at the time, but people talk about them, I guess.
Yeah, those who know, they know it was art. So let's hit it. Episode number 1, documentary number 1, return to studio as we go back to the bomb shelter in Jersey City. Hit play. Let's hit it. Let's do it. Well, what do you think this was? 2021?
Can we reveal now, Luke, that you and I, we're going to be
You have aged.
This week.
Wednesday show is our first.
Holy shit, I'm fat.
Back at the
a lot of pepper on that
bomb
beard.
Shelter since the pandemic, basically. We are back just for a brief time. I thought it was going to be 2021 before we got back there, honestly.
We're going to crack
so this is 2020.
with the crew. Shout out to
Okay,
Showtime
so
and
late
Malka.
2020 we recorded this.
Maybe turn on that camera.
This is November
and see what happens,
2020.
right?
The next time we see you,
No, see to
it'll
let
be
me
from
know
the
that we did
studio. We are so
4
excited.
documentaries
I
in
can't wait
8
see
months
what
to kick the
old
series
digs
off,
look
which
like.
is
Good old
incredible.
Orchids of Combat. Plenty of happy endings to come, Luke. I am so fired up.
Look at that hair. There's no gray hairs on that head. Wow.
This was the second set, not the first one.
Yeah, so the
Right?
first one was the bomb shelter. Then we transitioned into Orchids of Combat. I don't know if we ever
Oh
gave
my
our
God,
newest
this old
studio. a
fucking
name.
joint.
Yeah, shout out to 75 Montgomery Street. It's still standing there. This was pre-Taco Bell in the basement, too.
Should put your mask on, stupid.
Oh, sorry about that.
They
Apparently it was
made
blue
us do that
jacket
shit.
thing. Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, oh, here we go.
Yeah, Latin Fauci. That was an
So
old
we are
reference
here in
right there.
Jersey. Brian and I are back in the bomb shelter because there's a pay-per-view.
So the premise here, as Luke
not
is
invited
explaining,
to.
was ultimately we're gonna come back for the first time.
Jay masturbates, huh?
Did we even have a theme, Luke? Did we even know at this point that we were?
Quit fucking talking. Let me hear this
Bunch of
shit.
Stuff. We're doing some stuff for CBS Sports HQ. We're doing some stuff for. The
All right,
Regular Morning
well, I guess we'll
Combat.
just play 'em and
We're
I'll
doing
sit
some
back and
stuff
watch
for
them.
Showtime as it relates to the Davis versus Santa Cruz. Let's see, press conference and weigh-ins.
Jesus.
And then we are turning back into a pumpkin just in time for Halloween.
Oh, Orchids of Combat.
No one ever calls it that. That's okay. We all called it the bomb shelter.
From the Armageddon bomb shelter to the bomb diggity. Started in the bomb shelter, now we're here. The nondescript Armageddon bunker somewhere in the swamps of Jersey.
And then out of nowhere, at some
remember
point
those
during
paintings
the
on the wall of the bomb shelter?
long
Those were
past the
great.
point that the Robert Kraft scandal continued to be funny.
The old massage table, right?
Continues to call it the Orchids of Combat. No one ever called it that. When we did our last show in March, wasn't a motherfucker on the planet calling it that. Not even him. And then you fast forward one
Look,
pandemic
you know what
later.
the point of this show is to talk over
Parlor
this, right?
of
Hold on.
sin, known as Orchids of Combat.
That's the guy I have wedded my career to.
I just want to point out, I spent the best years of my on-camera career fat as fuck.
You know,
Well, that was post-pandemic. We all, Luke, put it on it there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
To survive.
Jesus, kill me.
Shout out to Jake Von Amsterdam, the documentary.
Was this the photo shoot where we were sexually molested?
No, this is not the shoot with what was that guy's name? Krupp. Where Krupp was like, I need you guys in the downward dog 69 position for the next shot.
He wanted us to basically do his pictures for his new Kama Sutra book.
We were reluctantly touching during the shoot. It was very awkward, Luke.
I like how I'm leaning like Trump.
This is the first face-off done in
I can't wait till your redacted emails come out from our correspondents here.
I felt that he needed to sort of win that stare.
You know what I wanted more of looking back on these? I wanted the staff to have their own like confessional interviews more often
Yeah.
in this.
They didn't want to do it.
They didn't want to. I had to fight them on this. I wanted their government names in it.
He's very 3-round tough, but if you take him into life's deep waters, I think
Steep waters?
you can outlast him.
It is interesting how we evolved. You know, the first 2 donks are essentially documentaries are shot in one weekend. Where I think by the time we got to what?
like just grabbing like some weird
Documentary
intimate shots
6,
of
it was like a
plants.
full year in one
Just-
doc. In
it's
one
just some
doc.
weird shit. Let's make it weird.
I think so. Hell yeah.
Still have that mug. I still use it.
I don't have it.
I took it home with me.
Big meat.
Larry Hoover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6, 7.
It's a piece that I'm missing. If you shot me right
Oh, there
here
it
through
is.
my heart,
There it is. The
you'd
piece
still
de
be able to see
resistance,
through my
Luke.
ISOCAM what I'm all about. Fucking, fighting. It's all the same, right? But when you get those two energies together,
I
that
was
line
Lampley before Lampley.
I can't
right there.
believe our motto and
between
mascot were
love
2
and
guys
hate,
with
you know,
dicks
and
touching.
That's really the spirit of this desk and what these two.
You remember when I
bring
got
to each
that
other, Luke
framed
and myself.
in a glass
So
frame and
thought
I
we would
broke it
immortalize
on the
from
way
those
to that
Yes.
New Year's Eve episode when I had
Slovakian
COVID-18?
kickboxers
You remember
who were
that?
So into the idea of
Some lady
fighting each
sat
other
on
that
it.
they nearly fucked each other.
And we have arrived at the position where he can't go 5 minutes without making some kind of inappropriate reference to sexual contact.
Well, you just can't get through 5 seconds of conversation without going, dicks, dicks everywhere, dicks.
I can't go into my phone around my family without the fear of someone's dick jumping out.
What would you say to some of the jokes about you guys acting as a married couple?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Where are we going?
Take a whiz.
You know, I'll say this, if it is a marriage, it's full of passion still. We're still maybe in the honeymoon phase of the whole thing, but everyone's pretty happy.
Luke, do you miss the bomb shelter?
It is just that, you know,
Yeah, I do.
Brian and I find each other annoying. And
More so the
You're-
days, you know, because we just could do whatever we
Are you
wanted,
ready?
basically.
Yeah.
You need another 10 minutes to go piss
It's
your
good to hear
shit.
you speak on this stream, Luke. We went a long time with
good.
not
I'm good
saying
to
a
go.
word,
Do
you
you
know?
need a chamber pot right here? So this is
I
good?
mean, maybe you misunderstood what this was supposed to be about. You know
No, no,
what I mean?
you
It's
won't
possible.
stop talking.
Months, but maybe they could
Because
see
we're
us
that's what this
a
is
little bit
supposed to be.
differently.
You guys
All
are
right, all right,
supposed
all
to
right.
be talking over it. If people want to
You're
just watch
supposed
them
to
in their
give the
spare
stories
time, they
behind
But
it.
I
not
haven't
rewatch
seen
it for the
these.
first
I
time in
haven't-
10
these-
years.
There's like a
These
feeling
are relatively
that
new to
when
me.
you know you're home. This feels like home when we get in here. From the bomb shelter to the bomb diggity, come back to Orchids of Combat, where all the endings.
How dyed
of my
was your hair here?
contract states has to be happy. We're able to kind of just press pause on everything else and focus here on what really matters.
I voted.
Another man challenging another man to fight for each other's honor.
I forgot about this guy.
That guy's the best.
I'm
What country
shitting
was he
blood.
from?
It was a great reunion. It
That
went in
song
two
needed
stages.
to have more of a
Once
shelf
when the
life in
power
our
was
show's
on,
history.
And then once after the power went off and then came back on again.
You ask me right now, do I think Lima is top 10 pound for pound? I'm going to say no.
That aged well, I think. Oh, the production issues.
Well, it
Dude,
would
I have-
be
I
a
honestly
producer
memory hold that.
if it didn't
Oh,
have
this
some
fucking
egregious
guy.
fuck up.
We are sort of, in the political sphere, like the Kennedys. We have fresh ideas. We're challenging the norm. We're challenging the banking systems.
Do you believe that the Illuminati that really runs this world with the Rothschild family and the European banks, that they're possibly reptilian as well? Or are we
Look
not
at
how far ahead I was on
No,
that
I
stuff,
read
Luke.
books, BC.
Jay is a spirit I really haven't seen since Sirhan.
The guy
Pennington
could not
James,
be a
baby.
bigger buzzkill.
Oh, dude, who edited this? Was this Jake Von Amsterdam?
Your parents were.
Yeah,
Hell
the
yeah,
entire
the
series
legend.
is his baby.
All of these?
It's nice that you're just coming up to speed on who created them and maybe
Jay, do
watching
you
them for
have
the first time
air
right now. It's
conditioner
great.
next to your audio system again?
The air conditioner has been turned off, so even
I
though it's
can't hear
93
Jay.
degrees.
He's already effing this up. I'm gonna tell Joe that my parents have always told me throughout my life, you're a loser and nothing you do matters.
When it comes to the idea of ambushing something people think he built,
This is
all
great.
roleplay, and we know
These are
this.
much better on second watch.
We try to tell him, Jay, that really
Yeah.
nice Back to the Future
I
dialogue.
don't know if you understand
you had your moment.
We're going.
exercise.
If it's Mystery Science Theater, you got to let it play out at least a little bit,
Over this
BC.
show, Jay, not gonna happen. So when we had sorry. The
Oh my
ball
God, I
went out,
forgot about he
so
had
Jay
that
left
fucking
the
music
area.
video too.
I don't mean to be conspiratorial.
How many
but,
music videos does Pennington James have, BC?
Like 20
At least
plus.
4.
What?
And one of them for SOTS Song of the Summer, he rented a speedboat and had drone shots. I think he was all in on that. I think
Wait,
he
I don't
really
think he
thought-
rented that. I think that's his real boat. Brandon
I
shot
think he
that.
really thought he had created the Song of the Summer.
I thought he had like 1 or 2 of these.
Oh no. Jay was all in on Pennington for like a year.
You see, making it look easy. You think this guy is still alive?
Now,
Yeah,
tonight
Callie's
we're
around,
going
I
to
think.
record
Yes.
room service diaries. That will be up in the morning, I think. I don't
2
think
drink minimum?
2 drink minimum. I tried to order 40s last night, and they rejected me, by the way. I was going to have some ready for your ass.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, real 40.
I love a
right?
good 40.
Yeah, well, malt liquor. It's not. If you buy fucking Budweiser in a 40-ounce bottle, it's not.
I'll die on this hill
That's just
every time,
extra
Brian
Budweiser.
Campbell.
You hate white
You
people
have.
so much.
You've consistently died on that hill.
Why does liking actual malt liquor and understanding the difference between that and beer make me hate whitey?
It's a good
What
question.
the fuck could be the connection there?
All right.
Yes, it's a good question.
Anyway, that's Brian Campbell. I'm Luke Thomas. For everyone at Malka and Showtime, especially the Malka.
My
folks
daughter
that were
took
the,
these glasses that I'm
power
wearing,
outage.
BC,
We're not gonna
and then
blame
crumpled
them.
them
Or
up
may
like a
have
piece of
caused it.
paper
They
when she was
have caused
about
it.
1 or
That's what it's
2.
about.
And I no longer have them.
Thanks for watching. and may all your gains be
Along with your dignity, Luke.
Yes, that's been gone for a while. I mean, let's be honest.
Are you really trying to say you've only seen this one time?
This is the second time I've seen this. I'm not kidding. This is all basically brand new to me. I don't remember any of this.
Apparently, people like it when we booze and then say things we'll later regret. So we do a
That's true.
podcast where we do that.
That is absolutely a true fact.
We have to find liquor first.
People always ask me too, BC. It's like, why can't you guys hang around after like an MK today, and then just do a room service diary somewhere? And it's like, you want two guys nearly 50 years old to just get a hotel room and drink sadness together, and then talk about? I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't work exactly. There's got to be a little bit of,
Yeah.
an atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bang just just for fun, right? Like you gotta peg it to something, right?
Dude, this liquor store was thorough but weird.
Yeah, they had Kalo though. Shout out to Kalo. All right.
I used to go into this liquor store way like 5 times a week, but only to get like regular drinks. That was our spot back then. Shout out.
Hey, shout out to Manich who just made an appearance.
Oh, that's right. That was Manich.
Doesn't he live next door to this building in real life?
He did for years, but he moved. He lives in Jersey City still, but not down the road anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give me that old English. Oh yeah. OE time.
Bop.
You shit your pants?
Wish. Hello, everybody. It is.
I think I'm using it's a different microphone here.
It's going to be.
Yeah, you got the Bozo, the clown mic. We've used that a few times.
I like my Bozo the Clown microphone, bitch.
Jersey City edition. Well, you barely made it.
There's probably so much COVID strain in there.
Yo, if you look under my left eye during the pandemic, like a skin tag grew underneath my eye. I had to get that thing lasered off.
Camera is
Oh yeah.
Like I've described your style as very masturbatory.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Say it like it's a bad
Still
thing.
is.
My
Same
very
style.
predatory. I'm looking to.
How is my style
enter your
masturbatory and
face
yours
hole or
is
your
not?
beer hole, however you're advancing
You're
it.
very,
You're
one man
firing, and I wanna
takeover.
feel it like a blind man in an orgy. I want to feel around a little bit in there. Okay. It takes a lot of effort, right? Show Malka is filming a documentary on our return to the bomb shelter.
That's right, they are.
Okay,
I feel like we was this. This was all the same trip.
Yes. Yes. This was.
It was
a
like a long
weekend.
week or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah. Where we
listening to
probably
you
stayed
5
for about
minutes
3 nights.
Oh, at that Hyatt house. I love that Hyatt house.
The Riot House. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was
We
right
got
on the
audio
water
coming into your
overlooking.
ear butthole.
The Hyatt house, dude. That Hyatt house. Let me tell you about that Hyatt house.
Yeah.
What was
It's Friday
what was so
morning,
good
Combat,
about it
11
was
a.m.
they would
Eastern
give
on
us
the
rooms,
YouTubes. We're
BC,
back
that
in
would
the bomb
legitimately be like
shelter, Luke.
really
I
nice
know you don't
suites.
like
Like
these pics,
it'd have a
but
little
there's a lot of
kitchenette,
points
a
that
place
we
to
need
eat
answers on
dinner.
today.
You know, the bedroom would be walled off. You know, it was really nice. But then you'd walk in the hallways and there would be a stabbing, just straight up Jersey City. You know, and isn't that right? Like the hotel itself, it was centrally located. It was by the train, but it had a weird vibe to it.
A couple times you get that room where the whole wall is glass and you're looking out at like the Empire State Building and the Freedom Tower and stuff. That was a
Oh,
nice
that's right.
place.
Well, I think you got that one more than I ever got that one.
Yeah, they liked me more there.
You're telling me we're getting the very best of Gervonta Davis. You know he's going to be dangerous, Luke. From the opening bell in round 1 to
What
I
Tank Davis
completely-
fight is this?
I completely forgot that we came back in coordination with the
studio
Tank
here,
Davis fight, which, if you
and
recall, was I know you
candidly,
know this, BC,
I don't
was a
think it's gonna
brutal
be
ass
another
uppercut, knocking the guy out with
months
one
before
shot.
We're back, but I don't know when we're coming back.
Oh my God,
Do you
tension.
see a future in which we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday? A lot of people say, BC, you got
That's crazy that we used to do 3 live shows a week, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's
There was a lot
insane.
of there was a lot of creativity to fill out those 2 hours every episode.
I miss OK Bet. That was someone asked me what segment I missed the most from the show, and it's the RSD interviews were fun. I'm not saying the actual interviews that we did with like other people, but honestly, High Court never got a chance to really get going.
Yeah.
That's the one I wish we had a chance to do more of. High Court.
I think episode 2 of High Court, the John Jones, Izzy the Goat debate it might be peak MK. That might be the greatest moment of our
Why is that?
That was my first day in studio. Was
Are you
the John
serious?
Jones episode of High Court? Yeah.
First
What
of
did you
all,
what did you think of that episode?
I thought it was great. You guys did a live show before it too, and it was just all surreal meeting you guys. It was a cool moment. It was sweet.
Wow, man.
Luke, I think it was the high peak point for you, me, Chuck was there, and he did great of just improv creativity. Like, we did not script a damn thing about that. Like, it was just like, I didn't know I was doing that British accent until we started, right? We just like rolling out the balls, and it worked.
We had no rules. We just kind of.
Meanwhile, I'm a little bit more like.
And people are like, "Were you guys really that high during that episode?"
In the end, you're an important piece.
And I'm like, "No, we were higher. That was the key." You know what I mean?
All right.
What Luke doesn't understand is that.
Oh, here we go.
If you don't season beef correctly.
Yeah, this whole bit when you were like, "I'm the sauce." I mean, the only reason I didn't dunk harder on this was because I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
That's the only reason, Luke. Look at you. You're not even listening.
I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, but
audience. But
if it made you happy.
Maybe it wasn't true then. It's true now. The sauce is the boss, Luke. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah.
How is it that I managed to have a significantly wider audience than you by being being boring?
Luke, is it quality or quantity? Okay, what if I told you
both, bro?
In the history of my life, for example, if I was like, well, I slept with these.
You still have that coffee mug?
Throughout my life, but then you're like,
Yes,
well, I slept with these dogs,
I forgot the
baby.
orange one. I forgot to bring that home the last day of the
like,
studio, but I have the other one.
I don't think I have it.
Dude, you need psychological counseling way more.
I want the orange one.
I'm pretty sure yours is still there, Luke, because the day I left, yours was still there.
At the fucking studio?
Yeah, I feel like, why would anyone? It said your name on the bottom of it. I don't think anyone would take it.
Action to host this week, but Luke's like, oh, a little bit low energy afterwards,
BC, did you ever wear that shirt on national television?
Yes, on Fox. Regular Big Fox.
What did they say?
They were like, "Great job! You look fantastic." It's actually made out of that material where you could like sweat in it and you wouldn't show it.
Okay.
You could have used that in Cleveland for documentary number 5, Luke.
I mean, Luke, like we said, Luke's style is very masturbatory.
I think you have the most masturbatory style I've ever
heard. He wants to be alone. He wants to have the control, and when he has that, there's no limit to the amount of stuff that comes out of it. But in the pair duo setting,
who cut your fucking hair? Look at that fade.
That's a great fade.
That's the worst fade I've ever seen.
No, that's on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I had bad pandemic haircuts too. I'm not.
Well, actually, I may have done that one. I was doing my own fades in the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got the worst haircut too. Mine's ass, but
yeah, but I didn't pay $100 for mine, so that's the difference. You know what I mean?
Dude, I cannot believe how fat I was. This is insane.
The original conception I even had for the show was that we would take turns.
You told me the true story. You told me after Donkumentary 2 came out and you watched it that you'll never watch it again because you don't ever want to see how fat you are.
Let's see how the show is.
That's probably true because this is terrible. I'm actually quite embarrassed about it.
Well, if I got news for you, Donkumentary 2 is up next. Let's go.
We avoid these moments where you're like,
I mean, what can I do, BC? It is what it is. It's history, brother. It is what it is.
Luke, I would say the theme of this first documentary is there's 2 people that are hosting the show that don't like each other, and one of them thinks he's
No. Fully, utterly, totally disagree. You, for some reason, invented in your mind reasons to have friction with me. I did not have friction with you.
Well, you had friction with all of us. I just think you didn't know about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think I did.
You have imagined some kind of idea that you have come along to save me, rather than realizing we both can level up in our own unique ways by pairing as one another.
I feel like that's
When you're a
true.
single guy, you're a little
That
bit
was
rough
I was
around the
definitely
edges.
winning this
Nice
argument.
lady, she cleaned you up a bit.
You're not.
I mean, how?
I protect the brand at Morning Combat by
Wow.
saving
Look at this
my
dope.
whole
Hey, could you
face
get thicker
for the
rims,
damn show.
asshole?
Luke is like parading them all over.
Luke, what percentage of this stuff is real, you
The
think?
public reacts well on Twitter, and you sort of practice it. Maybe that gets you.
Uh,
But the thing is, I saved
I don't know. I mean,
very best for this moment right here when we.
This is the problem. Not the problem, but just the it's not a problem, but the editorial vision of this is so tied to your. It's like, have you seen this shit? Like, this is so tied to your creative expression that I'm.
You're the one who takes the
like,
side of the audience.
there's obviously acrimony on screen, but it was designed by you. Like, this is you living out your deranged fantasies about what you thought the reality was, and I'm just trying to act my way through it, you know.
Never part of my thought
Okay.
process. And you consistently align yourself with the people who have issues with me. Ask yourself.
That's this is all true.
Allow us to sit here. Allow us
Doesn't
to
mean
get
you have to
paid.
indulge their every whim. You are the
Also
talent, not
true.
treat it that way.
Well, I think we all
Skits
sort
and
of found
bits.
out, you know, once COVID hit.
Our producer's messaging us right now, being like, "I cannot even begin to explain the budget that we used to have." Man,
Can we
dude,
pause and bring Matt Snyder on here just for 1 second?
I don't know if he can come on screen or not.
Can you pause the thing and
Pause
put Matt
this.
I
Snyder
could
on?
pause it, but we can't bring in Snyder on here.
You can't put him in the middle box?
I just want to say for
All
just,
right, give me a
just for the,
second. I'll do it.
just for the record, oh no, he doesn't want to come on. Just for the record, BC, you agree we've never had a budget like this, and I'm not saying Paramount's not taking good care of you, but there's a pretty good reason to believe we probably won't have a budget like this ever again in our
this was
careers.
a special time that we thought was normal because we
Yeah.
lucked into the show, where if we came up with an idea, the next day the props would have been bought to
Yeah.
execute it. Like
Yeah.
it would be ready to go.
It was just, what do you guys want to do? We're like, dumb shit. They're like, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, Snidey, get in here,
He
please.
can't.
Would you?
He
would
can't.
you
He doesn't want. Don't make him.
put the cam on Snyder.
I told
Come
him to
on.
put his camera on. If he puts his camera on, I can bring him in.
All right, let's see if he's got the guts to tell the real
Oh, he
story.
turned
Oh
his
yeah,
camera
let's go.
on.
Let's go.
Give
Let's
me 1
go.
second to do it. Give me 1 second to do it. Talk amongst
Producer
yourselves.
extraordinaire, nephew of Redskins owner. It's Matthew
Hey, those are the commanders.
Schneider.
Those are the commanders.
Schneidi. He is, by the way, Luke. Would you? There he is. There's Matt Snyder right there.
There
Yes.
he is.
I'm just
Inside
trying
the
to keep this
director's
moving.
studio.
I'm happy to talk, BC. I'm just trying to keep this moving.
we do need to
have
keep
some
this
ins
moving.
and outs.
All right, you can press play on the doc. Matt, you were the one who literally would craft the doc storylines, and then I would execute them. This is what would it be, right? This is what it was.
We would craft these holistically. You would execute, and then Jake and I would go into a weird series of mood boards and just a full comprehensive edit that would make everything exaggerated and with as many absurd jokes and references as possible. You see that more as we progress throughout the doc series. You don't really like this one is so basic. I felt like we really had like an
Well, it is
exponential growth story.
Who we are.
Yes,
It's
yes.
different. You don't get the same kind of
Also, BC,
boring-ass Stepford Wives
when we get to
personality.
it,
I'm gonna do nothing
Doc
else.
3 we made up on the fly in Puerto Rico, which was
I
probably
think
my
you were the
favorite.
co-star of Doc 3. That was when Luke
Yes,
just
that's
bailed
right.
out on us. Yeah.
Was that Puerto Rico?
Yes, and Bellator at Picara Market.
I couldn't go to that. I couldn't go.
You saw how close I came to.
I just from my heart to you guys, this really is the story of and the growth of men, and I'm very proud of what we did.
Thanks,
Documenting
man.
the growth of men is what
You got
this
it,
series
Luke.
is all about.
All right,
I
let's get
also
him on
don't
screen.
believe you that you haven't watched these.
Bitch.
I have not watched these. I swear on my daughter, I've not seen these.
I think you secretly really
the
like
original
them.
airing.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you, Matt.
Yeah, there we
we'll
go.
bring you back if we have
Little
key
guy.
questions. I appreciate your
Little
appearance.
guy, hater, big skater.
Be safe, Luke. Okay.
Yeah, you were hating on me this time.
I always do.
Thank you very much.
You know, I think I was carving out my own territory, Luke. You know what I mean?
By being a hater?
What are you doing, asshole? I know you were doing games. Because you can't be nice.
Luke, we had a great week.
See?
right?
I know your bitch ass so well.
Thank you, staff of Philamalka. Appreciate everyone. All right. You know, we made good content this week, and
They put a Taco Bell in the lobby of this building.
Yeah, it was the worst Taco Bell ever, though, to be fair.
And it was a terrible Taco
Luke
Bell.
Thomas, I am Brian Campbell, Big Beige, Big BBC. May all your ex-lovers stay satisfied.
Such a dumb sign off.
All right, so
that's
that's the
the
end
whole-
of one.
That's
We'll
the
go-
whole documentary, number one, which really just focused on, will this partnership stay together? They're at odds. But I kind of feel like that was the theme again for documentary number 2, because we didn't have any other ideas. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
kinda-
understand why this is the theme, because what else were we going to do that was better than this at this time?
I think you're right. Yeah. So
I mean,
here's
this was,
documentary number 2.
this was the best opportunity both of us had by a million miles.
No, Cito, when did this one air? How long after the first one?
So
Oh,
this
yeah, I
one
got that.
came out in March of 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that. Was it Jeffrey's coffee? What was that called? Gregory's.
Gregory's. You love some Gregory's.
I don't think it's going to be another 9 months before.
I
we're
used to
back.
wear
But
Jordans
I don't
before
know
my
when
feet
we're
got
coming
fucked up.
back. It was windy as balls outside.
Yeah, damn right. Your favorite combat show, if it ain't this one, it will be.
It will be.
It will be. It will be.
Oh, turning all the lights
Here in
on.
Jersey City, you're probably making it my factory town.
You know, Luke, there's still an argument that number 2 is the best in the series.
You
There
think
really
this one's
is.
the best?
It's either this one or the last one, in my opinion. Number 7.
Redemption. Wait, what? What's number 7?
That's the one where we chronicle the full year. We went to my hometown. We went to your house. My
Oh,
house.
boy, that one I've seen more than once. Yes,
Yeah.
that one I've seen more than once.
Wow.
I miss that place because that was our shithole. Luke.
That was our little playground. Dude, they used to bring us food and coffee. Oh, man, we had it good.
Do you remember the first episode of the show? It was a full catering job, and we're like, "This is great." We never saw that catering again. That was just like a one-time only.
Responsibilities from CBS Sports HQ to
Shout out to Courtney. Courtney in the house.
Studio, Room Service Diaries too. But the crown jewel will be Saturday night a post-fight show in the old bomb shelter where we'll cover the fights right after they are over.
Which fight?
Live.
Huawei
together.
Way,
So I'm actually
McGregor
pretty excited
too.
to,
Oh,
get that
that's
part
this
of the,
one?
The show's
Yep.
life
Wow.
going, so to speak.
Balls bonanza.
Oh, you got to pause it right here.
In the fact that I've got to carry the
Oh, not yet. Not yet, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't we decide it was?
Keep it
second
going. Keep it
documentary
going.
to try to create content. Oh, BC, it's not enough that you're just sitting there and talking.
So
you
now your die job on this one is not as pronounced.
Not as pronounced.
BC, make it look easy.
Luke, you have so many followers on Twitter. Did you ever use one of those Middle Eastern toilets?
Stop.
No, where the toilet is just a hole in the floor.
Yes.
It's not, you've used one of those?
Yes.
I don't know if I can handle all of this pressure. You come out, BC, again, be on all the time. Carry this documentary.
Yeah, I mean, when the producers told us they were shooting a documentary, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, what?
All right, quick
can we
pause, quick
focus on
pause.
the task at hand.
Because this is the central tension of Doc 2 and 3, to be fair, and parts of 4, and actually all the way through 5. Will Luke play ball? This is real, right, Luke? Like them coming to you saying, hey, we're going to, like, people think maybe we set up an hour to shoot. We had cameras the entire time following.
The entire time. Now, what I will say is a little bit phony is some of these testimonials that BC and I are doing. Those are a little trumped up for fun. But if you're catching me on set like this where they're roaming, you might get the real thing there.
Yeah, I think you are. And there's Tim, the backup cameraman for Jake. Shout out to that guy.
Can I be funny enough to carry for both of us? Because Luke doesn't care about this shit.
Bro, I'm trying to eat in peace.
Snyder's saying in our chat that the only
motherfucking
people that like the
you know what I'm
docs are
saying?
me and Jake,
This
by
is
the
either
way.
going to be a good doc or it's not. I'll tell you what, I'm going to perform.
This is how we do it.
Well, what happened?
You know what? I'm going to have to pause it right there, Luke, because things are about to get a little spicy about what my opinion of these docs and this show were. Spicy enough that I had to call in our friends at Cuervo. Yes. Hey. So wait, you invented tequila? Yeah. Shots fired. Let's go. And of course, this look back shots fired brought to you by Cuervo. Now's a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila. Some have still said to this day that this upcoming rant is not only true, Luke Thomas, it's the greatest moment in documentary history. Let's watch it.
Okay, can we?
Is art a noun or a verb? Because I'm going to verb it. I'm going to art all over this place, all right? I'm going to, and it's really going to be up. Can Luke bring something to the table for this?
That guy know there?
And to get that out of him, will it end up driving us apart?
If he likes saying this dumb shit because it makes him feel better, what am I going to do? Sit here and hurt his feelings and make him do a bad job? Just let him have his thing.
And that's chest hair.
I stand by that.
That felt like a COVID test. I'm gonna be honest with you right there. Wow.
You want to look up who's actually pulling numbers on the station and the channel. I'll let you know what time it is.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
A quality, not quantity.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
Look, this is a growing bit of contention. People
at that
think like,
stupid-ass face.
hey, BC, you got jokes, you got a shtick, it's fun, but you're going back to the well too much on this shtick, What is art? Are we art? Is art art? We've heard that joke too much, but I don't think it's a joke anymore as much as it's a realization, and I hope people realize this too, that it's talking into a microphone, right? It's like I watch a fight, I've got an opinion about it, and I share it. What we are doing here at Morning Combat, what I'm doing,
Like, Luke may have thought we signed up for a show that takes pretty good boxing and MMA takes and a passion for what we do, but it has
That is in
now
fact what the contract
sponsored
says.
corporate backing and Showtime and CBS and Malka and we're gonna do the best talk show. It's not a fucking talk show, all right? Like, I'm sorry, Luke, I might be using you. No, I am using you. He's trying to please a large fan base. He's trying to talk about sports. I'm painting fucking art out there. One day, the moment Luke realizes that he's a brush, he's a piece of wood with bristles coming out of it, and I'm taking him and I'm using him and I'm
for
making
17,000 views.
I'm spraying that shit all over. And the trained ones, the ones who get it, the ones who know, if you know that you know that you know, they watch this show, they know what they watched. Picasso, they watch Coltrane, they watched Pastorius, not Oscar, I'm talking about Jocko. I have not a goal to get 100. You think I care about 100,000 subscribers? This is art, though, to me, okay? I am an artist. BC don't make it look easy, he makes it look e-soul. I just hope that when you watch an episode of Morning Kombat,
That sounds like something like some kind of
it,
conscious rapper would say.
you get it? Luke's playing checkers. This is abstract, what is actually going on in this show. I don't know if Showtime and CBS know what they really have here, but what we have here is art. And you can't, there's no subscriber number, there's no Twitter followers that can make that any more than it is. It's either art or it's not, all right? You know what I'm saying?
You feel good about that?
Luke, I got to stand by that. I mean, you know, shots fired, but I have to say that, like, that is, sorry, I hit the wrong button there. That is, to me, the central underlying truth of the show. Is it a combat sports show where you and I paired our experience and personalities and made chemistry and gave great takes? Yes. But this was always going to be a canvas for for the only skills I truly have, the you know, stupid conversation. This was going to be the only chance to paint the art of unnecessary 90s lyric shout outs and pour in, you know, perfectly hidden dirty jokes. Luke, you were the paintbrush that I used to make art. Okay, that's a true fact.
I think the roles are a little bit reversed, but what I would say is certainly you expanded the editorial vision from what it normally was to something a little bit bigger, albeit for not a very large audience, but nevertheless one that existed.
I will admit, since this show is about reveals, that a lot of my early bullshit on this show was to try to compensate for an insecurity I had regarding MMA. Not that I hadn't been watching since the early 90s. I'd been working in high-level MMA, you know, since 2012. Like, I've been around, right? But, like, I wasn't known for anything more than boxing through about this portion of my career. I was working at CBS. I was covering the big fights. But to me, I was like, I got to bring something else to kind of keep up with you in MMA in this. So I just thought,
Fair
hey,
enough.
dick jokes should work. You know, that should work. So,
Well, I
there you
appreciate
go.
that, BC. You certainly
This
brought a
was
new
Shots
flavor.
Fired, brought to you by Cuervo. Now is a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila. Back to Donkumentary number 2.
He's an artist in the same way he is a sex icon.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Luke, talk for me real quick.
Jay is
And this is the beginning of Jay's exit here. Okay?
We've already started. We're live at
No,
10:45.
we're not starting until we are live.
Did you hear that?
We're not.
He goes, Luke, talk for a bit. And I go, Jay is a failure.
About this monitor out here?
Oh, I feel good about that joke.
Stop. Just get fucking started. You don't need it. You don't need it. Please, can we start? We are pissing away views. Please.
We are R. Kellying all the views.
That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing.
All right, we're with the promos.
Oh,
Luke,
back when
I
I
will
had a
say-
little bit of, I had a little bit of,
8,
what do you want to call
7,
that?
5, 4,
Anxiety by doing
3,
the best job possible.
2,
Yes.
Go, Luke.
And I'll give you credit. Even when you were the most pissed at me, you'd still sell a joke. You know what I mean? If it penetrated, you'd still
Yeah.
sell it.
Where's the audio coming from?
Yeah, good question, Jay. Why don't you figure it out?
Guys, this was every episode Jay ever worked on with us. This moment right here. This was every episode. And notice, Jay never takes responsibility for it. Ever.
Not freaking once.
That's Brian Campbell. I'm Luke Thomas from CBS Sports. We'll see you guys later. Until then, peace.
Look, you were legit pissed right there. Legit.
Yeah. You call it a shit chat. That's what the chat. Okay. Have a talk. Take it that, all right?
Let's have a brief conversation.
What did he say?
Wasn't
Let's just have a brief conversation.
synced, so it was the ambient audio for like a hot minute.
Look at my face.
Like I'm like no disrespect to you and the origins of your family, but what the fuck, Jay? Right?
Can we not do that for the next one? Would that be all right with you guys?
Well, now it's set up. Now we'll be good the rest of the week. You know, Saturday night, Friday, Sunday.
You do this on the post fight, and I will lose my shit.
The good is I won't actually be here. I'll be
This is
running
real.
from the other studio.
This is real.
So that
This is absolutely real.
You can't storyboard what's real.
The best is you being like, this better not happen Saturday. He's like, I won't be here Saturday. It's like-
Here's Jay. So here's Jay. Ready? So we've got good news and bad news.
The bad news is
No.
die.
Here's the good news. Great show. You did a great job. The bad news is some kind of Star Trek feed from the nearby TV came in, and all they can hear is you guys speaking Klingon for the first 5 minutes.
I feel like we should pause real quick right now because there is
break a creation.
Luke, do you
No,
remember?
let it rock. No, let it rock. Let it rock.
All right, I guess I won't tell an inside story. Keep going. We'll just
Tell
watch it
the
like
inside
we've never
story
seen
as
it
it
before.
goes.
You know, was this the right idea?
Tell the
to try to
story.
make a second documentary so quick. A documentary?
Brian Campbell, tell the story. Can you hear me? Can nobody hear me? What the fuck?
I could hear you, LT. I think BC. Yeah, BC. Can you hear us?
BC, can you hear
Now
me?
I can hear you. I'm just having a lot of audio issues.
Yeah.
Okay, because my shit's working.
Do you want to tell your story, BC?
So look, documentary number 2. This was real. Jay had a stretch where Jay was great in the beginning. Jay was really good. He created technological advancements for us. He got us going in the pandemic. I think we were like the top show during the pandemic, one of the first ones that figured out how to go live from home on the regular before everybody got on Zoom. But this was a stretch where I created the monster, LT, did I not? I wanted Jay on camera more because off camera, he's delightfully goofy and hilarious. He is. Jay, seriously, off camera, Jay can't get out of his own way. He's hilarious. On camera, he freezes up, and I think the opportunity to be a playable character in this universe, which I created, poisoned his ability to direct the show. And this was a stretch of so many errors that he screwed this episode up so bad, and the thing that we filmed after it, that Luke, I don't know if you remember this, but we had a conference call from our hotel, you and me in your room, with Jay's boss on the other end. Do you remember this? And I wanted the doc cameras to film it, but everybody said no.
I don't remember this.
And Jay got suspended and pulled off of our show for like 6 months. So that's
I
why
do remember that. Yes.
documentary number 3 was supposed to be us telling the real story about what happened to Jay. And then last minute we were told that we couldn't tell that story. But,
Gotcha. I do remember that.
This is what was going on while we were filming this one right here. Let's
Yeah, this
keep it
part's
going.
very
Cares
real.
about that.
And go a
Unlike
little
Conor
bit.
McGregor fights, no one cares about.
We're talking a lot about the McGregor-Poirier rematch this week, but the first fight, that's us right now, Luke. All right?
I don't think so. I think you're just being an asshole.
So I try not to do that. As an expert in the sport.
Right. And
Luke,
as
to
an
be
expert,
fair,
I'm
there were
telling you,
times
you're
I
fucking
was an
idiots.
asshole filming these on
Luke and I,
purpose.
it may not be.
And I
my-
never
I mean,
knew
dude,
if
half-
you knew that it was
for Mortal
kayfabe or
Kombat to
not.
fulfill
Dude, half the
its
time
true, you know,
behind the
commercial
scenes,
not-
you were
know,
just
that
trying to rage
destination.
bait me
It's artistic
into some
generation
kind of,
unless we have this
meltdown.
tension, unless the real truths come out of who
Oh,
we
those
are,
bagels.
what our intentions are in this show, and what we're trying to do.
Poirier's Louisiana
The hot
style
sauce.
You doing a review of Dustin Poirier's, barbecue sauce? Like,
That
that's
did better
great.
than
That's
any
cool. I'm sure,
documentary.
Dustin will retweet us.
I think it did
He's
2x
not
better
free,
than the
and I
best
just want him
documentary.
to get so loose. Could I get the choke in from behind? Probably. Could I get the tap if I commit to that?
Probably.
Probably. But I just want him to know through this process that life's not as
Are you saying more dumb shit?
This is
By the way,
real.
that was completely real.
Just business.
I had a whole skit plan where I was going to talk shit about you, and you legitimately walked in on it and got pissed.
What were you saying?
What's going on with the sauce, Luke?
Did a fucking review. Ate that shit.
Is it good?
Yeah, watch this. If I did this to him, he'd cry.
Yeah, watch you spill it all over your
jeans.
yeah.
There, Luke. I think you got, may not be the first time, right? Yeah,
That's funny.
Wow.
I forgot that. Jeez, I forgot this shit.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
I don't mean food you eat on an airplane. I mean like
No.
without any type of seasoning or sauce on it.
Yeah, I know I'm white, but no.
You like the sauce.
I like.
You like the sauce, yeah.
Yes, I know you think you're the sauce, but you're not. But yes, I do like flavor on my food.
All right, pause real quick.
Go to the MK YouTube channel.
That's real for you, Luke. This is an example of me completely playing up the storyline that we're executing, trying to bait you.
You know what, though? No.
You falling for it, getting very upset.
It is partly you doing that. But what you have to understand is part of my rage, such that I am contending. Could you pause it in a less flattering image? My God. but these are all, oh my God, that's better. But the reality is, what I also kind of objected to was the meta of it, where it's like, I know you're doing a bit, but I couldn't stand that the bit was constantly trying to just needle me.
So the problem was we would get in the 8th row whenever the doc cameras would be around for the entire time. So there would be times that I would fall so deep into character and like not have the sense to turn it off. And I remember one time you came in, we were doing like a 4-day shoot. I think it was during this weekend. And you came in and just screamed at me. And you're like, can I have one fucking morning off where you're not trying to get me pissed off? Like you just went off on me.
Yeah. I mean, that was tightly wound at that.
Yeah, there we go. Let's hit play.
Most viewed. And then tell me who the sauce is. If he's the sauce, I'm the kitchen, the plates, the cooking utensils, the gas coming into the car, the oven, the people eating, the napkins, the wine.
Let me ask you a question about art. Do you think what Justin Bieber does with so many downloads and millions of followers, do you think his music is art? Or do you think it's pop, hollow bullshit?
I think you don't understand that we are the sauce, not you.
That's the truest thing you ever said, Luke, right there. That's the truest thing. I actually felt bad when I watched the doc back for the first time. I felt bad that I was winding you up, Luke.
Oh, okay. Jersey City. Where it says retail space, that's where they put a Taco Bell.
Morning Combat, not just a show today, but we're also hosting the weigh-ins on Showtime.
We're gonna set the stage for that on the scales, and then
Jake loves showing us as fat as possible too.
Dude, our producer's bringing this up, and he's right. The musical score to these is
how is morale?
Fantastic.
Morale is not high because we're all trying. Everyone's tired, and shit is not working out the way it should be.
Yesterday was not planned. This is not part of a documentary.
There
this
he
was
is.
A shit show.
Yeah, this is all real
when
right
you're
here.
not good at your job.
By the way, they eventually gave this job to Manish, and it was infinitely better almost immediately.
Marty Schottenheimer with the Redskins, Richard Nixon. After this week, I don't know if I'll ever see Jay again. This is documenting a divorce. He said, we're good to go.
The best was this implied that Jay did not work for Malka anymore. Meanwhile, he continued to work there for like 4 more years.
Also, I gotta say, BC would have this angle being like, you know, it's gonna be sad to lose Jay, and I'm being like, I won't even notice if he's gone.
He had screwed up again this morning so badly that behind the scenes we were like, he has to go. We pushed for
having a canopy for my art.
If you were willing to squash our beef,
I don't have beef with you.
And
See?
You certainly don't have beef with me without the sauce on top. I'll tell you that.
You're the sauce in the same way that, I mean, I can't, what a stupid thing to say. He still has this weird thing where he thinks he's fucking Sam Cooke in the Harlem in the 1960s, showing up on stage after the opener and then coming in and bringing the house down. Okay. Meanwhile, you know, I'd say a little bit more of the guy who cleaned up after Sam Cooke was done.
I mean, is it creepy to keep your nails long?
That's mean. I don't believe that.
Dogs enjoy a good scratch. Is that creepy?
I came here to art this week, all right? I don't know.
This was the era when you used to be in the 8th row for every episode. People don't realize that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was. This was that era.
He looks happy.
Yeah, good point.
There's one of the Flores. That's Ray Flores' brother, Miguel, right?
Yes.
Is Miguel a Bears fan in the same way?
It's like
yes.
him, you never
Not
had
as
your
aggressive
life.
as Ray.
I gotta go piss, and then I'm ready to bang here.
We're gonna bang on the air.
we're gonna have sex on the air, baby.
Oh God.
They say black is slimming because I gotta keep these.
Brother, I
shows
have
covered,
destroyed this
Yes.
bathroom
What
great art is at its
so many times.
Is it is unscripted.
I've shut that toilet down, the left one, a lot of times.
I cannot tell you how many times we see it. So this is one of those bathrooms where the lights inside are motion censored.
Yes.
And I can't tell you, I would take dumps so long, it'd be pitch black by the time I had to go
Yeah.
clean up.
Been there.
In fairness, the timer was like 3 minutes, so it went black anytime you took a shit.
Okay, all right. I thought it was just me, like, just lingering on the commode.
Okay, that's a true story. We got Mediterranean for lunch that day. That toilet overflowed after I tried to flush it, and I just avoided the janitor the rest of the day.
Yikes, gross. Thank you. Thank you very much. Morning combat time. Usually to prep for the show, usually I don't do much, you know. I don't actually usually shower at home. Wow, this happens in my house a lot, and I'm always telling my wife, "That's water. It's just water. It's probably not water, though, to be honest."
Definitely
with you.
not water.
When you
Definitely
wake
not
up,
water.
That's urine.
it's like life has won a fist fight with your dreams, and that is really deep if you think about that.
Life has won a fist fight with your dreams.
6 minutes to live. 6 minutes
That's
to
the
live.
lyrics to the Luke and BC Make It Look Easy song, Luke, with the shitting blood.
There's Gaff.
15 seconds.
You're not listening.
All right, Brian, coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I lost
Big
those
Lou.
glasses, by the way.
Buggery, Donks. It is Friday, January 22nd, 2021. And this
Buggery,
right here, Morning
buggery.
Combat.
Thanks. Audio's good. We're good.
Oh, yeah,
There's
Maniche at the
no
controls.
replacement for this show in person. I don't care how many Zoom calls we do. I don't care how many Skype interviews we do. I don't care about any of that stuff, but there's no substitute for this.
These are the predictions people want from you. Luke, for as much as you brag about your subscriber base, do you realize how...
I only brag about it when you're like, I'm the sauce. Like, what fucking sauce is that, bitch?
The Donks. Orchids of
This is my
Combat.
dad
Jay
when I'm
Tug's
like, "Dad,
tips.
Can I have a hug? Are we in Lithuania? What state is this?
Did Jay fuck up so bad yesterday, secretly to bring Luke and I back together? That's a mind fuck. There's two things Luke sends into my Instagram DMs: big booty Latinas or pictures of George Corpse Grinder with his family.
Yes, being a very nice father.
There's Big
Faced
Lou.
with
That's our
adversity, you
guy.
got a choice.
He was tall.
You can let it split you up, or you can let it unite you. And we're doing the latter, I think.
We did come together after Jay screwed that whole thing up, and we got.
Is that you with pasta sauce on the deck there? On
Yes.
the...
We are not the enemies people think we are.
We fully executed the sauce
I'll pour it
giving.
over, Luke, I will pour it over both of us right now, okay? All right?
We have to do Room Service Diaries tonight. The post-fight show tomorrow, right after the main event. You got to be here.
And that was the one where I did
name's
the
Brian Campbell, and I've got
reaction
2 words
when
for
Poirier
you.
smoked him.
We out.
Yes.
It's like a wild show, man. It's a wild show, bro.
Dude, that was our sound guy. What was that guy's name?
Noble.
Yeah, but he was...
Noble.
Noble.
No,
N-O-B-L-E.
I feel like these documentaries are designed
No,
to
that was
break
Nolan.
us apart. But I think with
Nolan or Noble?
His name was Nolan, but he liked to be called Noble.
Noble?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like to be called
probably more
Chocolate.
powerful if we come together.
I've been trying to tell you this, and I don't know why this has been an issue for you.
Luke and I are I guess, adversarial by nature, and that's it's an element of the chemistry that makes this experiment work.
I just want to point out, like, we never had to do any of this. You chose to take us in this direction.
Luke, you ever think you'd be editorially married to a man like me?
No. Brian thinks that because I play more of a straight man, not in terms of sexual orientation, but in terms of a comedy dude.
Why would you say?
It's true, I will play the more normal
Why
one,
would you
but the
give
boundaries
that
aren't
as
nearly
the?
as,
Why would you put that out
as
there as a
ironclad as you
disclaimer?
think.
Because I'm trying to explain this for it's a comedy context, not anything
What
else.
actually
You're like
matters
not
is
we don't beg.
the strength of the partnership, and in the strength of the partnership is the duo having their best work, lifting each other up.
Like, Luke, the big thing for me on this week, on this trip, was to prove to everybody that art can be a verb, right?
I brought up to him, the enduring legacy of one of our forefathers, James Buchanan, the only American president.
This is
to not
incredible
prefer
editing by Jake
the
Von
hand of
Amsterdam, I have to
He
say.
was a bachelor, and that's great. That guy
He was a
wasn't
homosexual?
straight, but he's still a footnote in our country's history. And, Luke can be the straight guy all he wants. And I hope that he realizes it's okay in front of a camera to release yourself.
I was comparing you to James Buchanan. I was saying you should come out like him and be more of fun self on camera.
There's me calling Tookster.
Gracias, mi amor. Okay.
Yeah, dude, that's my shit right there. That's my life.
You do kind of have a soul, Luke, and a kind heart. If only
Look
the
at that dyed
people
beard.
knew you like I knew you, and I don't even really know you.
Yeah, exactly.
Flip of the script, the real life runneth over into the scripted reality.
How
TV has
it's so
definitely-
dry. It's so great.
You know, it has brought us together, and I like that.
While we would film these, Snyder and I would just keep updating the narrative, Luke, updating the storyline. We'd manipulate it. I was pissed. You don't mess with
You
the
were doing
HQ.
something with Rashad? Some CBS
Yeah, I was
Sports
doing an
HQ?
HQ hit. It was like you and I had already done like 3 of them, so they scheduled one with Rashad.
We go, and away we go,
And you
away
just
we
heckled
go.
me the whole time.
Hi, everyone. This is Room Service Diaries, Jersey City Edition 2.0.
That was
My
in
name is
Jersey
Luke
City?
Thomas. I'm joined by my trusty steed, and
The hell's a steed?
I don't even fucking
Is that
know.
like a horse?
Yeah, you're like a horse. You're like a horse that is lame that needs to be put to death.
All right.
This is Room Service.
Are you serious? You've never watched these back, Luke? Come on.
I promise I have not seen
By the way,
these
if
since
you're
they
watching
came out.
this, you know what the deal is. Give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe. This is the podcast where
Unreal.
we drink
I don't even
things
understand that, how you
and
could.
then say things we're going to regret and get fired for later on in life. But for right now, we're not going
It's
to.
amazing we never got fired for any of
You
this
run
shit.
for office one day? It was
There's
that
a few
former
times I thought we
speechwriter.
were close.
Oh, I would never run for office. Are you kidding? You have to like fundraise and glad hand. I can barely stand you, and you're my best friend.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, when you shit on Bellator that time, I thought we were losing our job, to be very
There
fair
is
with
a
you.
soft side to my heart. It's probably
I
the
didn't.
French Canadian side. You know, when it comes to two.
It's the Lithuanian side.
Father, please come over here so we can kiss. Yeah, Luke, luckily you are not my father, but yeah.
That's when I revealed the French Canadian tradition of fathers and sons kissing on the lips out of love.
I don't think that's real. Is that real?
It is real, yeah. It is. It is.
Okay, fight day preparations.
Yep.
Luke was too hungover.
You
My God, I
canceled.
don't.
Yeah. It's a real text right there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Yeah. I did. You know what? I just didn't want to do anything with him. I think I just lied.
You did lie. They came
Yeah.
to me and they're like, Luke won't do anything. So I was like, come over to my room. We'll do. And Luke, I got real deep in the 8th row for this scene. There's no doubt.
You were
about
high
that.
as fuck here?
Oh, yeah.
Fluff my pillow. Oh, hey guys, you wanna come?
Dude,
and see
this
my
is.
crib?
This is why when you say my style is
these are the,
masturbatory, I'm like, dude, this entire thing
digs that we
is
get
like
from
a
Showtime to
slow
pays us,
tug
you know,
over
just-
and over again.
I had to. You wouldn't
And it's,
participate.
but you had to, bitch. You live for
Snyder
this.
knows I had to. There was
You
not. There was
live
nothing.
for this. You live for this. This is if you could do anything the rest of your life, it'd be this.
This is really the centerpiece of it. This
You
oven,
kept
what do
acting
is,
like,
anything
you know, oh, I've got to carry the load here. You love to do that.
Day, you just reheat the stuff. It's real easy. You know, no issues.
Yeah, look at these
all.
rooms they gave
You know,
us,
this
man. They
is
were
my,
nice.
That was
CBS
nice.
Sports HQ studio over here. A little bit of a snack bar. Luke told me, got to bring a mask. Dr. Luke Fauci, so we got that going on here. This is the heartbeat of the room. I told the people in the hotel, don't send one of these because I have never known what this is for.
You put
What
your
is
luggage
this?
on
Over
top
here,
of
we've
that.
We've got a television, a little bit of a swivel action.
I
going
love
on.
that
If you
television
keep
swivel.
That door open and you angle it.
I
you're not
love
gonna miss
that.
Anything. You're not gonna miss a program, a show, anything. I guess you could call this the bedroom. You know, this is where the magic happens. Nothing magical over here. This is the skyline of Jersey City.
Oh yeah.
And it's less than impressive. I come from a factory
Yeah, Luke, you
town,
were
right?
legit
No,
hungover
I
and
know
ornery
that.
this
I know
day.
below average.
I think I was
Yeah,
hungover, but I don't
here,
think I was
you
so
know, not
hungover
really
that I
much
couldn't
to
do
say, but I
anything.
gotta-
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just
Walk in,
lied
which is nice,
instead.
you know?
I just think I lied, and I was like, nah, let that motherfucker do it.
You know, I
And they were
try
like,
to
"Should I
get
put the real
as
text in
close
there?
as
He'll be
I
pissed."
can
I was
to
like,
the
"Yeah, put it in.
mindset
Put it in the
of
Yeah,
document."
I was a little pissed, but I
in
couldn't.
the
I
preparation.
because I bailed.
You
I
know,
basically
go to
had no
training
right to
camp with
complain. You
them
know.
ahead of a fight, and you know, it's fight.
Why
night.
are you wearing
I go through
a
the whole training camp?
something like a beanie?
What they feel.
Because
I
I'm
wanna
showing
hear
them how I prep
what they hear.
for
If
the
they have
fights,
a chance
like
to
a real
argue,
athlete. This
You
is
know,
all
I
improvised in
wanna
the
I
moment.
want
It's
the
stupid,
muse
Luke, but that's all we
to
had.
tell me
you know?
the same thing. This is a chance to grow the brand, right? This is why we're here for MK. You know, we want a little balls bonanza, if you know what that means. We want to really grow this thing. So this is the right setting to do that. You know, I get my mind ready here, but I get my body ready over here. You know.
Look at that footwork.
So look, the reason why I said balls bonanza so many times during this, because Snyder and I came up with an idea where we would have
So I
a
have a fight day
keyword, a
routine. I
special
mean, you know,
phrase that I would
probably
keep
do what
trying
all
to
the
fit
other
in
artsy guys do.
to
Like, I
get
wish I
you
could
to
sit
the
here
point
and
where you're like,
impress you
why
with
the
like a,
fuck do
you
you
know,
keep
detailed,
saying this?
thing.
It was
I
a
mean,
bit that
no.
never really went anywhere.
I see.
I'll probably stretch for 15 minutes on the
Yeah,
ground.
once again, you spent the first 3 years of our lives together
And of course, I'll
trolling
probably sit down
and
for 20
rage
minutes,
baiting
get your
me,
little vision of
and
what
then
the day
using
might look
any
like.
success you would have in doing so as a way to castigate me as, you know, argumentative and mean.
Well, I mean, I didn't have to work that hard for
And
that,
then, you
to
know,
be fair, Luke.
I
But
sometimes go out
yes,
to the
it's to
water
create
and I look up
content.
ahead
Yes,
at the fallacy
this
of
is
the
art.
buildings
Luke.
and really
This is
look
art
for
at the end.
deep-rooted inspiration.
You're like the FBI at Jan 6. You were one of the agitators among the agitators.
By the way, this
Did
is
you
what
pull out?
started...
Where did you get that feather?
They found it and they bought me that paint kit.
Oh my God!
And that's
I'm
how
not
I
sure
got
I've
into
ever seen this part.
painting my psychedelic paintings at home because of
before
this.
the power nap, the oven that stews up the formula for that.
That's
that
actually a
you're ready
wild
to art
tidbit.
on
You
top
never
of people
really
the
got
rest of
into
the
painting
night.
before
That
that
begins
scene?
with a
That's
nap.
great.
But before that scene, I was messing around. I was like, this is kind of fun. Let me try it.
So that, like, since that day is when you really leaned into all the stuff you do. That's funny.
Maybe Curacao as a true artiste.
Curacao.
And, but you know,
Right, that was the joke, Luke. I mean, these are all planned jokes. You know what I mean? Like, by the way, quick pause. No, keep it going. That whole scene when I'm painting, Jake was like, we need more footage. So there were like families looking at that Christmas tree, standing out looking at the thing, and I just started dancing around in that boxing rope, like right in front of them, like doing pirouettes and stuff. And that stuff never made it into the final edit.
You gotta be ready. Yeah, as a journalist, as a watcher, as an analyst, you gotta be ready. I've been more of a...
Is the Moose still hosting on CBS Sports HQ?
You don't even know how to do a dark show.
Well, you know, I don't.
I'm sorry,
go
I'm
for the
having
tap.
audio issues.
I go to tap that ass. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Let me know when you're back so I can ask you this
Conor
question.
McGregor and Dustin Poirier
Try
deliver,
it.
and afterwards we
Is the
deliver.
Moose, is Joe still hosting CBS Sports HQ?
He is. Great hair, that guy. Yeah, he's still there.
Both words begin with a B here. Can we fill in the blanks? Can we play
I like
Hangman?
him. He was a cool dude.
It's balls bonanza.
That's the goal. The goal is to get this to 100,000 or more. So we really.
Oh, I
need
see
that.
you just shoehorning it in and expect. Once again, dude, look at you. Look at how much you just designed to needle me.
Well, it's Snyder too. We were a two-man team. Here.
Yeah,
We had
okay.
to-
Snyder's, you know, listen, he has his own cross to bear on this one, but you are the ringleader of this.
So we are essentially what? We did a live stream for this pay-per-view, or
No. So I think what happened was the documentary cameras were rolling during the fights themselves,
Yes.
and we went live after the main event.
That's right. That's right.
There's Gaff. Shouts to Gaff, legend.
Yes. Yes. that
This is all real
the
here.
right game plan. Connor will get up. It doesn't matter. Nice right hook. Another check right hook. Connor's round, right?
Yeah.
Just did more damage.
Yeah.
I think I was doing a live chat for CBS, so I couldn't talk much.
Oh.
He's getting torn up by those leg kicks. I'm telling you. Connor's leg looks like shit.
Here we
What a
go.
moment. What a moment.
I couldn't believe it, dude. I'm blown away.
Got to pull the pants up. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, that one lives. That one lives.
Okay. Hey, let's get
Look at Anik doing the in-cage interviews there.
Oh, right.
Nurmagomedov in their big title fight. We'd never seen anyone do exactly.
You were
this to
upstairs
Conor
doing
McGregor.
this?
Yeah, we did live HQ
That's right.
upstairs. I joined you in progress.
That's right. You would go live on CBS Sports HQ, and I would go live on the YouTube, and then you would join me. That's right.
UFC 257 post-fight show. All right, so we're going to cut to the wide here. There he is, Brian Campbell. Let's go to the wide here if we can. Brian Campbell.
Poirier was invested in the right psychology.
What a
Nobody
time.
does that to
We
Conor
were on top
McGregor.
of the
That
world.
is fucking.
That was insane.
That's what inactivity will do.
That was a smart operation.
This is not a historic night, but this will be a memorable night.
May all of your gains be loyal.
Be loyal.
That was a great show.
Great work. Peak was 16,000 viewers.
Yep.
Dude, 16K live concurrent
10,000
viewers.
the entire time, and the only time it went down was when UFC started the post-fight press conference.
Which happens all the time.
And it went to 10. So.
Dude, we
Pretty
fucking
good.
killed that.
That's what I wanted. This will be.
Yeah,
a
you
video
were very
that clears
focused.
the
You were
threshold
all
we
over me to
talked about.
tweet the links out. You were
thing
like,
I pinned that
we can
tweet.
crush this night.
Dude, it makes a difference. All the little details. All the little details.
Luke, I'm
Look
not
at me
fighting
explaining to
I'm
you,
for
putting you on
I'm
game.
with you.
I'm sorry?
In life, you need
You can't hear me?
somebody in that foxhole you can trust and
Check, if you
believe
check.
in. Luke is not necessarily just a entity of Twitter followers and YouTube
Hell yeah.
subscribers that I
Pepto-Bismol.
needed
You went through
to
those pink
elevate
bottles
my
back
art
then
to
every
the
hour.
masses.
That was a big
You know what I
success.
realized?
That
When I
was
stopped
looking for those
drinking,
numbers
all
on
of
the
my
show. That's
digestive
big.
problems basically
In
went
some
away.
ways, he was that, but he's also a friend. I love that guy.
That's real-time traffic right there. Shot through the roof. Okay, so our it's already right now.
Can't hear me? It says
already
mine's working.
at 87K.
Yeah, it's all crunchy, but I can
Okay.
hear like every other thing.
87,000 views. So far?
87,000 views.
That's pretty badass, right?
And it just got done. So we're definitely gonna hit probably 150. Might even hit 2.
That's a
And
win,
we-
Luke.
I
That's a
constantly
W.
That was a huge
grow
win.
subs.
Well, this
That's
was
the key.
And I think this week, Luke and I realized we need each other more than we need to compete against each other. And that may be the enduring theme of the second trip back to the bomb shelter.
All right, quick pause because this is the great ending here. Luke, that's real, that whole thing right there, because I was adversarial that whole week to execute the storyline, but then we teamed up and we crushed it, and you were so happy about the numbers that interview I gave where I was like, maybe we are stronger and better together. That
Bro,
actually worked. Your spell worked on me.
This is all you're looking at all I've ever wanted to do. I just wanted to dive into fighting, try to understand as many parts of it as I could, watch it, enjoy it, and then talk about it with people. This is all I've ever wanted to do. And apparently that's very difficult to find, except for, situations like this. But
Yeah.
this is all I've ever wanted to do.
As we lean into the ending here, there's going to be a music video. Do you remember that guy? I think his name was Damien or Dez. He was from the UK, and he sent us that song, and we put it to a montage of you and me like rediscovering our love for each other for storyline purposes.
I don't remember this.
All right, hit play. We'll get there.
Morning Combat is not only back in the bomb shelter, BC. This is our first Monday show back here. I think since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, look, it's McGregor Poirier recapping, looking ahead to what happens next afterwards. I am fired
we
up.
stayed the
Little
whole
casual
weekend.
Monday. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it. 11 a.m. in the East. Don't miss it. I'm tired. I'm very tired. But I will tell you, I was actually kind of looking for a W heading into this whole experience. We needed
Hell yeah.
a big push of content that netted new viewers and got some big numbers, and that's exactly what we got
Yes.
this week. Would everything go to plan? I don't know about that, but it went well. It was actually a pretty fruitful weekend, to be quite candid with you.
BC, can we get the lotion?
Yeah. Can somebody get this jerkins off of here, please? I'm not. This is not my
Put it
DNA.
near me.
Okay.
You better just wash your hands in boiling water. It is Monday, January 25th, 2021, and it is time, Diggity Donks, for Morning Combat. We got some new people.
Well, we're
welcome
almost
back. We'll see how
5
that
years
goes.
past
This
this
is
point.
Morning Combat Donkumentary 2.0,
Wow, man.
the redemption.
Time
in a lot
fucking
of ways. I
flies.
don't know, like a rekindling of love. If my art can indirectly cause this much love and this much of a new dawn to this show, then we talked about making art
What
a
a
verb
time.
this week. I'm gonna art all over this stat.
Oh, here we go, going back to the same jokes now
It was
too.
crazy, it was wild, it was reckless, but it was art.
Say it,
so
Nolan.
I liked it.
Overall, pretty good guys.
Tim?
Little weird, especially Brian.
They're just consistently energetic, happy kind of guys.
Big Lou?
What do you want for lunch?
We figured out
Ash.
that there is a spark there. Maybe it was
Look at the Lubriderm, like a Lubriderm in the foreground.
I think there's still a place, like long term in the MK universe for this guy, but he can't be sleeping in the bed between us anymore. If that's the analogy
he got
you
kicked
wanted me
out.
to say. you've fallen back in love with me this week, and I can really appreciate that.
I never fell out of love with you.
Thank you.
I just wish to have a sexless marriage with you. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and until next time, may all of your gains.
I'm glad
be
we
loyal.
document this because this is us really building the brand in motion still.
Yeah, you're looking at it right there.
We did it, Luke.
I legitimately have to shit my brains out.
That was how you ended every broadcast, by the way.
It's usually true. Usually at the end of like a 2-hour sesh, I got to go.
Holy balls.
Cagoncito.
Would you dance
Oh, here we go.
if I asked you to dance?
Have you ever heard a more tone-deaf singer in your life?
No, he nailed it.
Tell me this.
Damo. That's the guy. Damo. That guy's the best.
Oh, I thought this was Jay.
Holloway and
Nope.
Volkanovsky.
All right, well then I regret saying it.
He sent in the song as a fan sub, but we took it and stuck it in here at the end of the doc.
Why? I can be your co-host, baby.
Oh, because I'd already gone on Rogan at this point, and I'd already referred to you as co-host.
Yes, yes.
I will stand
That was
by
October
you
2020.
forever. They can't take my sauce away.
This is all stupid.
Okay, all day, every
This is the editing on this is tremendous.
Yeah.
then producer J.
Oh, what a painting right there. If only that was real.
Look at you jacking off some angel.
Yeah, wow. That is Donkumentary number 2. 2 down. Do we have 2 to go in this episode? Wow. Let me
We gotta
tell
get
you
moving.
about...
I got shit I gotta do.
Yeah, Luke's got a life down there in south of the border in Colombia. Hey, now's a good time to remember, by the way, folks, where tequila's story truly began, because back in 1795, Cuervo invented tequila. And since then, all Cuervo's been doing, staying true to its roots. Same family, same land, same passion. 230 years later, Cuervo is still right here in every pour, in every margarita, in every celebration. So enjoy the tequila that started it all, Cuervo. The tequila that invented tequila, ProximoCuervo.com. Please drink responsibly. All right, Luke, let's set the stage here for doc number 3. It was supposed to be us covering a weekend, still at the tail end of the pandemic, at the Mohegan Sun, covering Bellator. But as you may recall, Ashley got COVID, unvaccinated. We had a choice of either staying there for a week or leaving, so we left. And then we didn't know how to finish the doc, so Matt had an idea of just bringing cameras with us to when I went to Puerto Rico to interview Logan Paul ahead of the Mayweather fight. So
I was not there for that, yeah.
This is called Abrasive and Abstract. Some people think it's the redheaded stepchild of the doc series. Some, like Matt and I, believe.
Yeah, why don't you carry the show here, Sauce? Let's see how it goes.
It's the purest form of art. Let's watch it. Here we go. Here we go. Luke, this is the doc where you had the least interest.
Well, we are in Mohegan.
And the least airtime.
Here in Uncasville, Connecticut.
2 unks watching Uncasville.
We're here for Bellator 258. Yeah, we're doing coverage.
Shout out to Tim. So they didn't tell us that Jay was back. You remember this? Yeah. So
vaguely.
We also filmed 2/3 of a documentary the other week in Bellator. You know, I'm not supposed to be wearing this stupid T-shirt. I'm not supposed to be in this room. But a member of our crew ended up being in close contact with someone who tested positive for COVID.
And by the way, like, this is not me, cracking down on stuff. There was like a dude whose job it was, right, BC? He was like the COVID protocol enforcer. And if you weren't like wearing your mask at all times or whatever, he was on your ass about it.
Trouble. He'd like check the restaurants at night to make sure nobody was out.
It was crazy.
Do you remember? This is a pretty loaded card. It was Sergio Pettis against the guy with the weed farm. You know what I'm talking about. The Gladiator.
And we wanted to
Juan Archuleta.
Yeah, Juan Archuleta.
The Spaniard.
The Spaniard. That's
it. Preferably in the arena.
Anthony Johnson was here.
Cage, if we could.
Well, based on the amount of fruit flies, you might think we're in Bacara Market.
That was real. That was real. There were flies.
There were
out
so
of
many
control.
fruit flies at the Mohegan Sun.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, Yeah, Jay's back.
Dude, I'm such a hater. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I love that that Pennington James's actual music video got in here.
Dude, where is a drive-by shooter when you need one?
That's my fattest moment. This Doc 3 is my
Is
my
that your
fat
fattest one?
mountaintop.
I'm fat as I'm just I can't believe I wasted my best years on camera looking so terrible, but what's done is done.
Look how pale my under neck is below the beard. Yeah, it's just fat. It's just gross.
It's very Stefan Urkel, if you know where I'm going with this.
He's like one of those dudes who couldn't type a sentence without a million typos, but knows how to do it in like Linux or something. You're like, oh, that's cool.
It's a precarious situation. Just in time for the third doc. This is set up.
What's up with that blazer, BC?
Is this a
Yeah, I
show?
had
Is
some
Jay an
fashion
actor
choices
this
in the
whole time?
pandemic. Yeah,
Certainly
you
not a
know.
musician. I've seen Imagine admire.
Listen to how tone deaf Jay is.
Oh yeah.
So, can I be honest? I've never seen this, I don't think.
You didn't even watch Doc 3?
Once it was just you on camera and you're not the sauce, I realized pretty quickly to get boring.
You guys, I got a lot of questions. There's a lot of incomplete storylines here that go beyond the COVID mishap.
We had no idea what we were doing on this doc.
Why is Jay back? We haven't explained that shit. Where's the producer? Bring in the producer here. We had so many of these storylines unfulfilled. Why did Jay let go in the first place? Why is he back?
There's Snides.
We're not going to show any of the footage we have of him dropping the ball again that week?
These are questions that I also share with you, Brian. And, well, first of all, I should be asking you the questions that you're kind of
I
defining.
mean, look,
my
can we come
producer
clean?
credit
Malka
and role
Legal
here.
said we
We're in
couldn't
Puerto
tell the
Rico
true
with
Jay
Jake
story,
Paul
so we had to
and
pull it
Logan
from the
Paul just
doc.
hanging out at the Dorado. It's kind of got factory town vibes, to be honest with you. There's like power lines and shit.
Malka
over here.
HR was
There's,
like, you can't do
shopping
this.
carts and stuff. Like I can.
Are you
get down
shitting
with
on
this vibe
Puerto
right here.
Rico?
But I was watching the doc
Little.
for the first time.
It was hot as balls down there.
Yeah, it gets hot.
This is like a movie sequel. There's no storylines. There's no hooks. There's no connective tissue. It's just there's just a lot of Jay.
Our producer is saying
There are
unflattering
thematic
things about
issues
Puerto
in the
Rico
doc
in the
that I can't
comments.
personally explain. There are certain
Things that I do not
NDAs
share,
were
but
signed. I kind of forget where
they're
we
his
are in the
opinion.
doc too, and how I've only seen the rough myself. I know we watched it last night together. There was the COVID storyline of how our shoot.
Isn't
was
Jake Paul in
disrupted.
Puerto Rico as like a
Jake,
tax
if
dodge?
You want, the
Yeah, if
person
you
who
live, if you're an
disrupted
American citizen and you live
from
there
a
half
COVID
of the
perspective
12
is
months,
right here,
you could
also
get
on site in Puerto
almost
Rico.
tax exempt.
Somehow
It's a
she gets put on other
nice
projects.
loophole in
Luke
the
is
US
not happy,
tax
but Luke is
system.
not here, so maybe it works.
You know, Jay was let go of the show, I think, but we never told the audience. We never gave them the climactic
You know, I'm still upset
scene
about
right
that,
there.
Snyder, that
And
we
then
didn't get to
suddenly
tell
he's
the
just
full
back.
Jay
We show up
exit
in Mohegan and
story. What were
Jay's
they
there.
afraid he was going
Nobody
to...
knows what happened.
That we were
Nobody
making
knows
fun of him
why.
on
And then
camera?
suddenly somebody's got COVID, and then we're back home. I don't like. There were a lot of hopes and dreams in ways and means for this doc that never seen the light of day. In fact, this much through, we might just want to shelf this idea.
Yo, you could tell how bad this is.
Yeah. That was literally where we were waiting on Logan Paul's workout to end, and they just turn on the doc cams and go make content. So that's what we did.
Well, again, don't script it.
And Pennington James made TikTok.
Pennington made TikTok.
Part 1 of the documentary series. We got lucky.
Dude, you need psychological counseling way more than I do.
I spent a lot of time with you in the last few days.
And it turned out that contention between us and Doc 1, it was gold, and it was accidental, but it was gold. And Doc 2, you know, there was a lot of pressure knowing that Luke, he wasn't going to perform under really any circumstance.
True.
You like the sauce, yeah.
Yes, I know you think you're the sauce, but you're not.
I mean, if Poirier won, there was a good chance he would, he would be rock hard with emotion.
Oh my God! Oh my God, he knocked him out!
We knew Luke wouldn't play ball, and it turned out, you know what? He didn't show up.
I only watched like 5 minutes of the second one. I'm actually the worst person to ask about this.
Do you remember
Oh, you weren't lying, apparently. Yeah.
I told you.
3 in Chicago? Remember how that game ended? Okay, Jordan's gone. We need a hero. All right, the Canadian fella not walking through that door. This doc was Luke's time to shine, I think, in the second one.
Is that a reference
Bro,
to
I'm trying
Ariel?
eat in peace, bro.
Yes.
Try to eat in motherfucking peace. You know what I'm saying?
It was his chance.
Because he was starting to get some Showtime gigs once in a while. So I was building the storyline that would ultimately be in Doc 4, where he was coming, and we had a fight to keep our job.
Did with 1.8 seconds left to go? well, Phil's not going to run the play for you. So why don't you go out there and set a screen? Why don't you be the decoy? No. Oh, it's take the ball and run it. You're out of this, Doc. So you know Kukoc, that artist, the waiter Tony Kukoc did, hit the game winner, and he was like, balls bonanza, right?
Wow, I didn't even notice. I didn't watch.
That's been the best part, is noticing now how often he says it.
Turning on Luke. We learned in that second doc. We are better together forever. Trevor never met her. I think it's smart this time.
That's a combination of Saved by the Bell and Skits and Bits put together right there.
Safe
Just,
territory here. The Mohegan Sun.
Genius work.
I'd never picked up on it.
Casino, Uncasville, Connecticut, but also a chance, artistically to experiment a bit.
This is so bad. Jesus. There's nothing happening here.
Road, we'll give you the full package.
I worked hard to give you something here. All right? I worked hard. Snyder worked hard.
You're on the wide camera in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To be fair, anytime we did Bellator stuff, our numbers tanked. To be fair.
Yeah, there was no saving that brand. This is why when it's like, they never wanted, Bellator never wanted to go to Showtime. They wanted to stay on CBS Sportsnet. But I'm like, it wouldn't have mattered.
We are right next to the tunnel.
This is a loaded card, though. I was kind of mad we didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, the problem was not that Bellator didn't have some quality fighters. It's that no non-UFC brand can survive.
Chopped off his ear.
Look, you're much thinner between Docs 2 and 3.
So I lost a bunch of weight later. I lost 75 pounds. No, sorry, that's wrong. What am I saying? I lost 45 pounds. Which was a lot, but I don't think I'd lost it all by this point.
I'm never going to do watch Jay dance. And am I going
to The wheel. Dude, when was the last time we did the wheel?
London.
Edge and that burn.
We did it that time in Jersey City when Luke had to call in sick last minute, BC, and you interviewed the staff. You put all of our names on it. I feel like that was probably the most recent
We're going
time.
to be back here. Logan Storley will be with us, but he's only the first of many. We have an entire show.
Rumble. We got Rumble.
Rumble's going to be here.
Wow, R.I.P.
Letta's going to be here.
Pitbull, that savage. I love that man.
So come back here in about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes.
This was also when Josh Thompson turned heel on us. You remember this, right, Luke?
Turned heel on you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Matt Snyder describes this as a fever
We're not going to
dream.
get the court documents. We're not going to get the unanswered secrets. I mean, remember that season in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where suddenly there's just a new mom? But while we're here, do you see that tree? In fact, can you guys come with me over here? I'm immunized, just so you know.
By the way, Ashley still works at Malta.
Does she really?
That's not paint.
Yep.
That's the stroke of genius. That's
Oh my
God's
God, dude,
hand.
this is. I mean, again, the balls on you to ever accuse me of having a masturbatory style.
Abstract Doc 3. Here's the end.
I had to save the doc, Luke. All right, it's
bad news. You didn't.
It turned out it was like when a band puts out they're like a rock band, but then they put out a country album and no one gets it, no one likes it. That's what Doc 3 is in our history.
Experimentation. You need to.
The theme of this should have been that the sauce can't carry this solo. That's what the theme of this should have been.
If you would have helped out, we could have made that the storyline.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I did not help.
To get sent to hell by somebody for the sake of the art.
That's also true. In the history of the show, Luke, I'll walk directly into oncoming traffic for the show.
That is also true. That is a true
This
thing.
is a Bellator 258 live fighter interview.
There's Logan Storley.
This guy grown up in Roslyn, South Dakota, must have cleaned up on Friday nights. This guy.
What is South Dakota like?
How many fighters did we interview being like, yo, how many chicks did you fucking bang?
Yo, this one, Lorenz Larkin legit called me out for not being in the Bellator rankings.
All right, Cowboy, what do you got for me?
So if you know the answers, why ask?
Valerie Lord, how are you just 20 years old? Oh,
You're 22?
Wow, you're a busy man.
Hold on, I was talking, brother. Hold on, I'm talking.
I love it. Why don't you just ask him about his DMs? Why don't we just go right to that point?
Nah.
No.
Okay, this part is unbelievably cool.
Look at those pants. Wow.
Oh yeah, the captain. That's that dude who brawled with Rumble. He was a fill-in for Romero.
There's MVP. Nice guy. There's Juan Archuleta. Patricky. Rumble,
Anthony
RIP.
Johnson. He needs no introduction.
Yeah, no introduction.
Why are you guys so much taller than me?
Just put your seat up.
I come from a factory town.
It's on the right hand side of the chair.
You guys so much taller than me.
Just put your seat up.
Sergio Pettis.
He's not fooling around, you know.
Oh shit! Here you go. Bro, that's 2-5.
Boy, you did catch a lot of
I
traffic.
did, yes.
I forgot about all this shit.
And you never got my back.
No, you deserved it. Well, no, that's not true. Half the smoke you got, you didn't deserve. But because you had antagonized me so much, I was unwilling to save you.
I'm sure he can speak to Aaron Pico's horse, the size of that dong. I mean, that
Yeah,
horse
Aaron
is just-
Pico's horse
the
has an
is
enormous
flaunting it. Have you
hog.
seen this thing?
We're still doing that bit back then. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending
Just
some
gonna
time
say
with us,
5 years
and,
running talking about Pico's horse's
There he is,
dong.
the champ. Juan Archuleta, everybody.
Spaniard is in the
How did we not get fired?
We'll see you later. See you, folks.
There's Cub Swanson. Cub's like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Cub did. Remember we saw TJ Dillashaw in the hallway, and he like
No,
walked away
I
from
wasn't
him?
there. You saw him. You saw him.
Yeah. God, I'm fat in this one.
Didn't have a good history this week of getting my back or protecting me or this brand when given the chance. But
Yeah, Luke.
you know, I was ready. I was ready for war.
You
It's like,
earned a little bit of that.
art doesn't have to be violent, right? It can be healing, but there's different kinds of it. And I think this week we want
Kinds.
to really get get messy.
Dude, he really went in there when Jay was taking a dump.
I mean,
Watch. Jay wasn't going to wash his hands. Watch. And then he's like, oh, wait, the camera's here. Yes.
Cochino. Dirtbag.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, if you don't wash your hands after going number 2, you're an animal.
Yeah.
Look at this right here. I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah. TJ Dillashaw's like, hell no.
We're here at the Mohegan Sun, and the thing that they got here, I don't know if you guys know about this. A lot of people have been telling me. They got like this artisan coffee shop. Thank you. I'm looking forward to walking there and wondering if they sort of see something in me that we don't even have to communicate. It's just like, yep, that's what I want. You know?
Yeah, they just know my order. They just read my mind. Luke, you were angry that they asked to follow you to the gym with a camera. I remember this.
Probably because I felt so insecure about the way I looked.
Draw my order here. It's wild, right? It's wild.
All right. Can you leave now?
Can you leave now? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
You know what? Mohegan Sun is not trashy.
No, it's very nice.
It's fine.
It would be a higher end Vegas hotel, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Look at this guy. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great work yesterday.
There's the captain.
It's entertainment, okay? Sports entertainment. That's what I'm saying. Sports entertainment.
I love
this
that
guy
guy.
knows. I can't even listen to his words while he's wearing those glasses.
I'm missing a skull. One of my guys sat on. I got a skull.
wow.
He does have a skull in the middle of his glasses that he
You know,
would
that
later
guy may not
put
look
back
that
on.
tall. He's got a lot of art inside of him, though. He's very artistic. I like that. You know?
Very artistic.
He's got a Bane mask.
That was Leandro Higo's mask.
I mean, could you?
I can't believe they made
like
what
Picasso,
4, 5, 6. They made 4
like,
more
sitting
after this.
on his stool in the
This was the low
canvases
moment
in
of the
front
docs,
him.
Luke.
He's got
This
a
one,
mission,
yeah.
right. You know, he's been.
Is this shit
you know,
thing
he's got a
almost over?
purpose in his life to express that art, and while he's painting, you know, somebody does a Major League Baseball prank and sets a hot foot on him and lights his
It's
his
Josh
sandals
Thompson
on fire.
time.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that going on with Josh Thompson.
By the way, we get along great. I love Josh Thompson, but
Yeah, Josh
he
is
came
great.
out like it was World War III in this
Seen
one.
the size of Aaron Pico's horse's dong. I mean, it is just like in.
Look at
like,
dude. Look at you.
Fucking size of any horse's dong. If you're gonna
Yeah,
come,
Big John's like they all got horse cocks because
Come
of
on.
the horses.
Don't try to act like you're not. You're
Do
loving
you
every
know that
second
a
of
whale
it.
penis is called a dork?
It's him and these fucking old.
Dude, I like how he's trying to one up you on the dick humor.
Together here at the Mohegan Sun Arena, and this is Big John McCarthy, Josh Thompson of the Weighing In podcast.
He was a firecracker. He's a fighter. He's a punk. We knew that coming in.
He completes my sentences.
Yeah,
we both
but
love MVP here. This is
I know
great.
I have to speak in like little kid terms so you get it, but I can understand that. I understand.
Wow, he did go hard.
Oh, it was, and it didn't
Should
stop.
I grab a broom and just clean up? I happen to, maybe break the story this week and really put it to the forefront.
Wow, you want to pat yourself on the back anymore?
Yeah, I'm one guy.
Yeah, you're one guy that probably messed it all up. So,
Was he a little bit of a villain? Yes. Did he understand my art? No. But, unscheduled foot on fire, I still stomped it out. I still finished the job.
You guys now have gone.
I was also somehow balder
legitimacy,
during the pandemic.
the
I'm not
greatest
sure what
referee of all
happened.
time, a former world champion, to now
just doing
slumming with the
this.
keyboard warriors. You're in the podcast/media game.
And
I'm
he
barely
became
talking through any of this.
Casualty of the art, if you will. But I still think we saw.
You
art
could have
during
defended me.
That
It
crossover
would have helped.
program.
The non-fighters have the best analysis. Yeah. We can't stay here, Luke.
Sorry,
okay?
sorry,
All
sorry.
right, the fruit flies are driving us out. Post-fight show after Bellator 258.
The
Don't
fruit
miss
flies.
it. Follow us below. Like and subscribe, whatever. I don't care. Like Luke Thomas often says, may all your ex-lovers stay satisfied.
Never said that.
By the way, Thompson came up right when the cameras turned off,
I
looked me in the
became
eye
the-
like he wanted to
I
fight, and was
became
like,
the
"What's up
paintbrush
now?"
stock, okay? I
True
allowed
story.
He
Liz,
said
true
that?
story. Yeah. So I
physically
thought we were
become
at
a
odds, but then the next time I saw him, he was so cool.
Use
so.
me, okay? Use me all you want. Just at the end of the day, let's make this story make sense. Why, do I have to go to court to release the records of why Jay is no longer with the show?
We really dropped the ball, not telling that story full circle.
It's not uncomfortable at all. It's fine. I think the worst part of the doc, is that what you asked me? Was when Luke didn't get my back. When we have already had a third man in the marriage bed. You saw that in
deserved it.
doc number 1, and it was Jay, and we got him out. Well, not only is he back in, suddenly Josh Thompson's in the middle of my marriage, and I don't see Luke, we must protect this house. I don't see that spirit coming out. I thought we patched
Yeah, I
things
was
up
at that point. I was ready to let you hang. I wouldn't do that now, but
So Doc 3 not a success. Our worst watched. I think
Member of
like
our
maybe
crew tested
18,000
positive
views.
for COVID. We were supposed to be here, and then we just told no, go home and go home.
there's Tristan
Oh,
plotting
yeah.
his next murder.
You remember we were told that employee
We were
was
supposed
going
to be in the
propose
Mohegan
to his
Sun
wife,
Arena,
to
Bellator
his girlfriend.
258, from start
right.
to finish the job. We didn't get to do that.
We had a staff member who they popped for Rona on Friday. Now, the good news is that just about everybody who works on that show, including me and BC and a lot of the staff, are all double or at least single vaxxed. So I think in the end, that's the vaccine.
God, who
Thanks,
cares about this
Fauci.
shit
Fine.
anymore?
We were going to try some things. We were going to take chances. We were going to bring cameras next to the slot machines and see what happens next. Again, it's real life, though. And
Were you
I
gonna go
think
play
that
the
this
slots?
Week, I was looking for that. To
Yeah,
get
we
those
had a lot of
answers to the
plans,
world
but
of
then
what
we
happened to
left
Jay and
2
what
days
happens
early.
Next,
Yeah.
if Josh wants to be a recurring enemy, you wouldn't have a Marsha Clark without OJ, right?
Yeah.
I'll keep tussling
Yeah.
with him. This isn't the last time we'll see each other in the podcast circle, so to speak.
We only have a minute to go, so we do have to speed off.
I was there to see some guy propose. And
Wow, he was really aggressive with you.
Yeah.
right?
Because
But I didn't see
we
that
gave
in
that
person.
analysis about MVP
And
having
also,
not
enjoy
fought
the fights
elite
that I
guys
think
coming into that
personally
fight.
we did a
Remember?
good
Yeah.
job stirring
Vague,
up,
no, not really.
Getting the interest out there. Yes, there's some art going on here inside this banner. Bellator MMA banner.
All right. In hindsight, this
When
doc
Jay
is tough.
sings, he
It
sounds like that Stephen Hawking robot voice, like hallelujah. Like he's got the
Art
that
was
whole bit.
sacrificed, time for me was
Hallelujah.
sacrificed.
Hallelujah.
So here's Doc 3.
I didn't understand the narrative flow, or if there even was one. And maybe there doesn't need to be one. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not been hugely invested in the projects, but I felt like he had
no
good
shit.
stuff.
This doc is what could it be? What will this be?
I'm already getting tired of these.
It's incomplete.
That's
thank
Doc
God
3, Luke. We got one
Thank
more
God
to
that
go.
one's over. All right, just roll into 4. 'Cause
I think we
that,
should just go to Miami and just let the
This one still has
scene
30
tell
seconds
the
left.
story of what's going on. All right. I want Shaw.
But I will just roll
I
right
want
into it.
Mayweather. I want Paul.
I want your hat. I got your hat, all right? I want all that shit in Miami. I want to take our talents to South Beach, okay? I want MK in Miami, okay? And you want a shit show for Doc 4? You think the unfinished Doc 3 was abrasive and abstract and experimental? Doc 4, we take the clothes off, all right? We go to the beach, baby. We find out what's really up.
All right, here we go. What year is Doc 4, Long Island Luke?
I think we should just go to Miami.
This is August of 2021. Or it came out in August 2021.
It's a lot of docs in a short amount of time.
They put us in a sick hotel.
The Aventura?
No,
it was
it was
in Aventura.
What was this? They just showed it. What was it called?
J.W. Turnberry? some
Turnberry.
shit.
That's it. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of things to think about in this doc.
I think this is the doc that took us to the future, to the next level.
Yeah.
This set up the best ones that would follow.
Beginning of the end, the beginning of the final run.
Dude, this was the Showtime budget during this was
Insane.
Incomprehensible.
Closed doors.
So somebody came up with the idea of the Versace robes at the Versace mansion. Those robes were $750 each, Luke, and they're like, "Yeah,
no,
we'll just."
no. They were more than that. They were almost $1,300 each.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive. I looked it up, and they just let us walk out with them. And yeah, see, even Snyder said he thinks they were $1K each back then.
Wow, what a.
And
time
Showtime
that
was just like, throw it on the card.
Can I take this off?
Luke, what do you remember
Also-
about Doc 4? Anything?
So it's Thursday.
This was the first time I think we really had fun on the road, like in a sustained way.
Yeah.
And we didn't care about the fight because it was a stupid ass Mayweather fight, but we got to do this thing at the Versace mansion.
The robes are garish.
I'll just be honest. I thought to myself, quite foolishly now looking back on it, I was like, wow, man, we've really graduated something. But it turned out I've turned back into a pumpkin since then. Nevertheless, this was just a lot of frivolity in a good way, you know?
Sure.
Still riding clean.
Clean, making cheese, getting my dick sucked.
We are in Greater Miami. The deadbeat poets, the philosophers used to say, when in
God, those sunglasses don't fit my face.
No, they don't. Those are Tukis.
Those were my kids. I think I grabbed them on the way up.
That was the dirtiest car I'd ever seen.
Robes. Let's do this.
I got fear.
And it was hot. It was hot at this mansion, but they had a fan over us, and the robes kind of worked.
It was so hot in those robes, dude. We were so dumb for not putting shorts and t-shirt on underneath.
Yeah.
Sliding right into what Miami is and what it offers.
The Schmo. There's Logan Paul. There's Mayweather. Oh, this is where you challenged Mayweather.
Yeah, for the sake of the art. You know?
That filters out the sweat at all. The city.
By the way, I think that's our most watched clip to this day. Mayweather sending me to hell.
You got 26 minutes.
No.
inside and there's
Well, maybe, but I thought it was where he said, "I'll fight McGregor again. He's easy work." And the headline on the video was like, "Mayweather calls for McGregor rematch."
Got it.
Live to camera in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, Luke.
Live from the Versace mansion.
Dude, we would thrive in these setups.
Dude.
Right?
Paul Media Availability Day.
They want to put me in a Versace
Man.
robe, right? They might not be made for this.
I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't think I'll ever get a chance to do anything like this ever again.
Right?
Not unless you believe, Luke.
I don't believe.
Oh,
Let me be very
right.
clear.
All right. Well, that solves that. Yeah. Okay.
With Brian and Luke.
Nice to meet you. I'm seeing a little John Lennon vibe coming off of him right now.
But you know what? Shouts to BD for letting us do cool ass shit.
Yeah, because this was pretty. This was pretty awesome.
This was fun, man.
Like happy, jovial.
Yeah. See, I remember being happier about this.
Yeah, you remember you said straight up you're gonna play. You're gonna do it. You're gonna have.
Oh, this is
fun.
where Jared Hurd didn't even recognize my fucking tattoo. I was so pissed. He doesn't even recognize it. I was like, dude, how the fuck do you not know this?
You're 26. I'm old. I'm 41 and on the verge of a heart attack.
I'm sweaty and washed.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
That was truth.
Oh, Maryland flag. I see it.
Yes. He thought I was like, oh, it's the Maryland flag. I'm like, no, the fuck it isn't.
When this is over. How about that?
Miami is hot as balls.
Are y'all hot?
It was hot.
I think we've reached like the runner's high where it just.
It really was the most amount of sweat I've had in a non-athletic situation in my life's
2
history.
million viewers on YouTube can't be wrong. And I think we hit a home run.
Versace robes at the Versace mansion.
You have to ask yourself,
Did the unfortunate turn though with Floyd Mayweather, is that a negative? On the
Can I be honest? Like more than regular MK shows, maybe doing shit like this was my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Because it was hard, but once you were done, you were done. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. There was it felt like a completion of a moment.
I love that we never knew who was coming next. You know, like
Yeah,
we just
they
had
would
to
tell
be-
us in your ear and then just change it. Yeah.
So if I my thing is this.
I'm not endorsing this.
Let me get this right. So if I don't fight a fighter,
Oh, I was Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber.
This interview, and I think we all win because of that.
Oh, yeah. It's like fun. Yeah.
give me another fighter.
Well, I would have liked to see.
Shouts to Courtney.
I wanted to see welterweight Paul Williams against you, but you can't have it all. Okay, you can't have it all. All right.
It could have happened.
Hot foot, Josh Thompson style. Your boy BC.
Mostly, I didn't jump in there because I didn't know how to argue either position.
Yeah.
Is this?
You know what I mean? Like
I ultimately was complimenting him, but I knew he would take the bait of thinking I was criticizing his resume.
the truth is, BC, like I didn't know enough about Mayweather's career. I mean, I'd covered parts of Mayweather's career, but the part you were kind of describing was a little before my time.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a great resort.
Dude, this was one of the best trips we ever took. What the fuck are you doing?
We got to pull something out of there as like part of the doc, right? Have I completely sold out, or is this documentary, living footage of us in mid sellout?
Getting less fat by the doc.
Yes,
you know?
I noticed that. Me, not so much. Although I was lifting weights a lot by this point, so I think
There's
this is
BD.
what
There's Brian Daly.
yeah, there's the guy that has made all of MK possible. That's the guy. That's him. That's the man.
Right now, this is great. I still didn't finish Godfather 1.
Yeah, I think it's the only time he was in the doc.
It's always
That
great to,
might be true.
kiss the ring and talk about the future. Hopefully, no one gets whacked. I like your idea of bibs for the kids, like Wu-Tang Morning Combat is.
All right, there is a scandal associated with this doc that we filmed a lot of Jay footage of him like playing the piano, and because Jay was really pushing his videos at this time.
Let's go do that.
And then Jake mysteriously lost all the Jay Aaron footage when it came time to put the doc together. Luke, you remember this?
All right, let's see.
I don't know where ultimately it leads, so I gotta.
Once again, we didn't know he was going to be working on this. He just showed up.
Seems like I might.
Do we have to make an appearance? Do we have to subpoena you to find out what's going on? Or is Jay back this week? I don't even know.
We'll
right?
find out.
I'll have to read the script. Yeah. All right.
Jake, you just give us one of these.
Pennington James' new song out today. Check it out.
Oh, fuck you.
All the places. It's out.
Nobody wants to hear that shit. There's Intrepid Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey. We love Mikey.
This new Pennington James video, I mean,
See, you would indulge him with this shit, not me.
Minor Miracle,
Yeah.
This thing is wow.
You were salty when you came into this restaurant, Luke. You were angry.
Luke's
hot.
experimenting with his art in a weird way, and it goes way deeper than the Pink Panther pants.
Sure.
Let me move a little bit.
So this represents like Miami.
Oh, this guy had insane tattoos. I remember this now.
Docs 2 and 3. Did he lament the lack of FaceTime?
Yeah, I have an atom right here. Like
Atom. I didn't care at all. I never thought twice about it.
I don't care if he lives or dies.
This guy's tough as shit. He's trying to, really, he's trying to, we can. Is he the Simon Cowell of tattoo critiques? Maybe.
Yes.
Look at this buffoon's tattoo. I mean, you got cartoon characters.
That's Jake.
From like a impoverished country on your leg.
There's nothing more regretful in life than.
That's a better joke than you realize.
Spoiled leftovers because you forgot to put them in
Look,
the hotel
have you
fridge
worn the
'cause you
Pink
were too
Panther
hammered.
pants again?
That's a.
No,
sorry
because
to
they're
deal
too
with
big
that, right?
now.
But also,
yes.
They're too big. I donated them.
where were we?
Dude, that
JW
hotel.
Marriott Turnberry. What a place.
That hotel was so nice.
Friday morning, I got an interesting opportunity. They said one BC's out.
Oh, that's right. You were hosting the presser, right?
Custer, the host.
Yeah, the undercard press.
The undercard presser. That's right.
All right. Undercard press conference about to start. We got some big names, okay? These are the people supporting Floyd and Logan. You want?
By the way, that's a haircut I gave myself. Not a good fade. Not a good.
You want Chad Johnson? You want Ocho himself, number 85 in your scorebook?
You see, there's a Colombian fashion store called Ocho Cinco,
Nice.
which of course is not 85, it's 85.
Yeah.
But there is one here called that. I took a picture of it. That's on my phone. I can't show it.
For Mayweather Paul, putting on the big boy clothes, and hiding the rash the best we can.
Yeah, dude, what's up with that haircut?
Yeah, it wasn't good. Then I got that rash, that poison ivy rash from weed whacking right before I left.
Yeah, poison ivy because I did weed whack for 90 minutes before I got on the plane.
You look like shit.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
There's poison ivy there. You're gonna get, you'll shoot your eye out, right? I did get a prescription of prednisone. It's a steroid. It's an emotional hand grenade. When I.
Oh, you got the steroid. You got the prednisone. Yep.
But it really messes with me emotionally. I just used it to fuel the doc, really.
He's well known. He's number 85 in your scorebooks. Number 1 in your heart, though. Sweet feet himself, Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. You passes for a living to great success. People are gonna tune in to see if you catch that fade or you're the one delivering.
We stopped him one time walking. We were like, Chad, Ocho Cinco. He was friendly that time.
Yeah.
Sending out the questions, fielding the answers, keeping it moving. But
Dude, these weekends were great, man.
These were the best fucking work days of my life, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we worked our face off.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares?
That's a real bad home fade I gave. Good Lord.
At the end of the day, money.
My man's got that Flowbee 1997 vibe going on.
I think I got fatter this doc actually, or maybe I'm still coming down from my peak fatness.
No, I think you were definitely coming down a little bit by this point. Is this the thing we did that launched your career on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit?
It did coincide that weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell them what you did to introduce Chad Johnson. How he.
It was also hot as shit in that room. You remember?
He was sitting next to me. I was at the podium, and it was a lead into the next question. And I just basically said, for a guy who's known for catching passes for a living, we're going to find out whether he's going to catch that fade on Sunday or he's going to be the one delivering it. And Luke, I looked
Okay,
over quickly,
BC will go for shit like that, and that's one of the things I love about you. You will say some out-of-pocket shit like that.
Huge Real Madrid fan, and I know you are.
You know anything for the brand, Luke?
I'm more of a Napoli fan, but was a fan of Cristiano when he was there because we were.
Yeah, bandwagon jumper. All right,
Virginia's
Johnson.
finest, Luke. You are a.
I am from Washington D.C., but I
love it. I love it.
But I went to college in Virginia. Where in Virginia are you from, sir?
I'm from Franklin County, Virginia, aka the Moonshine Capital. But I reside.
Well, do you know that as the Moonshine Capital?
Well, I didn't hear what place he said.
The trash talk between them.
Insane.
It's gotten good. It's got me fired up. It's got me like I'm a little itchy. Like I have a rash. Like I have poison ivy on my neck. It's like
you do have poison ivy on your neck.
Oh yeah,
God.
Luke.
It's like
there's BD. Oh, BD's there too.
This is when Schaub was still with Showtime. You could
Yeah,
say
he was
this was his
still with Showtime.
prime.
That's right.
Look at Mikey trying to push him into the shot.
This is the moment that apparently I didn't know this until much later after the fact.
What was the Mikey thing? Why was Mikey trying to push him out?
He's trying to push
I'm
him,
not
but Schaub weighed too much, so Schaub just got up and walked
The
over.
deadlift I thought was sensational, and I told you as much.
Oh, because he put out those workout videos where some of them were good and some of them were a little janky. That's right.
So he's a big star. I'm not joking what I said on the air. He's got the level of a brand in terms of followers and name note. That's the kind of stuff we would dream about at Morning Kombat, above the art and being critically successful.
Well, don't put me in these fucking director chairs, and I won't look like a goddamn polar bear riding a tricycle for fuck's sake.
There was a lot of chat online about your pink pants.
Yeah,
That's what you want, man. It's a fashion
And also, dude.
So I looked at Brendan, a guy I respect a lot.
Schaub just dunking on you, Luke. That's
Yeah, that's
great.
fine.
But I looked at it as, I respect your material so much, I want to use it on you. This guy, he pays for his ink. That's some good shit right there. Do you think Brendan slayed more as a Division I college football player or a UFC fighter? Which one makes you want to shit more? What's the difference?
Definitely fighting, dude. Fighting.
This was a long time coming to
look
take
at us,
brands and
man.
rub them against each other and just see what kind of sparks and magic.
I'm so pumped for the weigh-ins tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
So for folks who may not know, it'll be this trio. We're hosting the weigh-ins at the Hard Rock.
We got to reunite that trio, Luke. I mean, that's just
I
talent.
don't think that's happening, brother.
That's talent on talent.
All right, guys. Love
This is
you.
where I called it the basketball later.
Yes, yes, it was.
Is this the one?
Yes.
What was the question again?
And this is where Snyder and I came up with the storyline that I could justify all those jokes to Shab because I was jealous that he was entering our marriage and you were being too buddy with him.
Personally, I don't get it. I don't get
So
it.
I was really executing.
Why were
the
resources
storyline.
used on this?
It goes to show you who are the best bands of all time. The ones that are on top of the Billboard chart? No. The ones who consistently stick to their brand. And that's why you have to understand.
No good.
What was the question again? Rival Ducks. That, we are in this.
Oh yeah, he had his own documentary crew. Remember that?
It has. If Brendan-
Shop?
Yeah, we thought he copied off of the docs that we were doing, so he started putting out docs on his trips.
I don't remember that.
That suit, it looks nice. You wear that suit long enough, it'll get sweaty in there. It'll heat up. It's real life.
Real life, baby.
Augusto Sakai.
Dude,
What was the Augusto Sakai joke?
That was the fight night main event, and I wanted to preview it to end the show, and you were like, "Really, Augusto Sakai? We're gonna talk about that shit."
Luke and Brendan have a dynamic that's different than Luke and BC. I'm not jealous of it, but it's something. There's energy there when those two are together.
The only thing is to go back and look at the video. When you pull the bar, it actually makes a noise. It clangs.
That's true. I remember that. He just yanks the bar, and you have to sit into the bar such that when you stand, there's already tension in it. So when you pull on the bar, if it clanks, you don't have appropriate tension before you pull.
You have to pull into the bar.
Yes, totally. Yes.
When you sit into the bar.
Yeah, his technique was blockbuster, but yeah, but he
Oh,
could.
here you go.
Who am I when that happens? Am I insecure? Am I the third wheel in that group?
Look at this
You
method
go
acting
back and
right
watch
here.
the tape. Maybe that's not where I belong.
He hit a guy yesterday. Will you fucking stop? Here, look, watch this. Put this motherfucker on me. I guarantee here's what just happened. He said a bunch of dumb shit about, I'm fucking arting. And then he goes, look at Luke, he's not being loyal because I'm talking to Brendan. Something irredeemably stupid.
Dude.
And I caught him, which is why when I caught him, he turned around and was
That
like,
played so perfect into the storyline. You were just pissed, but it was
There was
perfect.
actually a storyline that the two of you guys are being bonding and being friends, and then he was left to the side wondering what was going on.
He's
That
the
was
cuck.
a storyline.
Think how far Luke and I go back.
Yeah.
I know this method acting. I call it living. You know what I'm saying?
I called his second pro fight.
It's all an act.
Second pro fight
Call the
in.
fight?
I called it second pro
We
fight.
should do a oral history.
That is true. I did call. He fought a guy at the Patriot Center on the campus of George Mason University, who was a local guy who wrestled there before and was older.
You talking
And
about the
Shab
Ultimate Warrior
fucked him up real
Challenge,
good.
Luke?
Huh?
The UWC, the Ultimate
right.
Warrior Challenge.
Yeah, that's right. What a shot, dude! There was a golf club out the side of your window. I mean, that club was that
There's a
hotel
water
was
park
insane.
there too. Yeah.
There's the Hard Rock. Yep.
Hard Rock for the Mayweather.
This was the longest weekend of our careers. You remember that fight was Sunday night?
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
This is big. This is when you put the serious face on, okay?
Oh. Oh God.
Sweating like a whore.
Yeah.
Saturday's game
Yo,
time. It's a weigh-in.
Trick Daddy played during this. You remember that?
Trick Daddy, who was, I mean, if you thought I was fat during this, Trick Daddy was so fat.
Platform and a big opportunity, and we get to, rub.
Was it my imagination, BC, or were the weigh-ins not full?
No, no one really cared. To be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is. There was Trick. There's Matt Barnes, where I'm saying, the basketball.
Yeah, Matt, you played the basketball.
You got to know what's
This editing is sensational.
Floyd and Logan can laugh into the cameras on All Access all week. When they face off, it's real. When they throw punches, it's real.
I think Logan's gotten bigger since then.
Oh
right?
yeah, he is. Yeah, for WWE life, he's got.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get it done. It's a fight. Anything can happen. Floyd's not ready. That's all I
God,
can
this
say.
fight sucked.
These Paul brothers have been telling the world they're going to do a bunch of shit that they never do, but they keep getting rich.
Much respect, champ. Best of luck on Sunday. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to 9/11.
I think I called him
enjoyed you
Bappa
guys,
on air, Luke.
tuning in. This has been one hell of a week.
We
It's
got
been
Trick
one-
Daddy. We had Trick Daddy.
We had
all right?
Trick
Come on.
Daddy.
He
no
didn't play
Nat.
Trick Love the Kids though.
He didn't, but I felt like
Unreal.
you got to grade him on a curve. It's fine. I got what I was looking for out of Trick Daddy.
Don't talk about his figure. Talking about curves.
Do you think Schaub handed off the baton to us in this event,
He's a
Luke?
legend, please.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to stomp. I mean, in fairness to him, he was not trying to stomp on us during this broadcast. I
I'm already in
don't
trouble
recall.
with enough famous people this week.
All
Okay,
right,
I don't need.
we got to get out of here. For Brendan Schaub, that's Brian Campbell. I'm Luke Thomas. We thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow at the fights.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
You're the reason why I'm in the MMA media.
Dude, there's Mike Isaac. You know that dude?
Thanks, man.
I know you always.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike.
I know you always.
Oh, nice guy.
super fan.
Kind of say whatever about yourself. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, a lot of people in MMA because of you. And then I got into boxing because of you too. Because once I saw you in MMA.
Wow, look at that. What a nice guy, man.
I was in the dick
Great
jokes
guy.
before.
That was a great one-liner. I was like, yeah, you got into dick jokes because of me. He was like, nah, I was already into those.
Yeah, okay, well, there's one person.
Oh yeah. And then this is the moment, Luke. The
Is this where he
moment
lifted
when-
weights together?
Yeah, but we had to wait 45 minutes because you took a near hour-long shit right when we were supposed to start. Do you not remember this?
So I would take a dump and then a second dump and then a third afterbirth.
You came back 45 minutes later as Jake and I were just sitting there waiting.
Hell yeah, bro. This is what two dudes are doing.
Yeah.
So I hadn't lost the weight here, but I was definitely more in the gym. I was starting the weight loss process, you know?
It may look good now, but what you guys don't know is we had to pause our workout for 45 minutes so we could go tear porcelain over
True
there.
story.
What
True
can only be
story.
described as an unbelievable shit attack. You have to hinge at the hip. There is a difference.
Oh, and then you turned into like instructor rather than friend.
Yeah,
It
because your
was
form
weird.
is terrible.
I don't think it was that bad, you know.
He thinks he's lifted weights. He's actually never lifted weights.
It's been mislabeled an STD. I think that's unfair.
You know, for a hotel gym, it was pretty nice.
That is awesome.
That's how the Caribbeans.
Also, I can't wear shoes like that anymore.
Yeah, you need toe spacers, Luke. Let's be honest.
Coming up,
Yes.
the main event. Floyd Money.
They got a good
Mayweather
crowd, but do you remember it
taking
rained
on
during
It
the
rained.
undercard?
Maverick
Someone cracked my phone that night. Some lady with high heels just stepped right on my phone after it
that's
fell out
great.
of my
Taken
pocket.
off in a way that I can't.
Do you remember
control.
Snyder
I
was
don't
showed
know
up
where
drunk
we are
to
in the
this
dock or where we
shot?
are in
Yeah, I
this
remember that,
better, but I
Snyder.
don't know where we are right now due to this this rash med that I got.
I actually was pissed because he didn't give a damn about our coverage, our post.
Dude, these guys, I don't know if it was this night or the night before, but they all went out partying and clubbing basically until the next morning.
Yeah.
I mean, in-ring interviews.
Yeah, him and Mitch Kumstein were out there all
I'll
night.
wrap up
Wow.
my short recap, send it, and then we go right up here. These guys are gonna have to be all ready before the interview. Doc 4, we were gonna go to the beach metaphorically, physically, literally, and come bare. But
wow.
What I do know, though,
I really wish these could have continued, Luke. We got to get that
the
London one
Doc
finished.
4, has
Is it
been
going to happen?
Right here looks good. Right here looks good. Touch him if you like.
But maybe
I wish I had the kind of career right now where I could like
gloves are off.
blithely disregard this. You know what I mean?
You know, animals are dangerous when they're hurt. You know, I'm a bit hurt this week, being in some of these crossfires that were maybe self-induced, but also.
All right, maybe this was a little masturbatory. You know, this.
Yeah, this is your style much more than it is mine. I hate to inform you of this.
You know, it's what needed to be done to fill time, to be fair.
I agree with that.
What an awful fight.
You know what I remember about this fight, BC, was that Mayweather basically landed whenever he wanted, but he just couldn't hurt the guy because he was so much bigger.
And he apparently got hurt by some jabs from Logan. 'Cause remember, after the fight, he was like, I'm never doing this again.
It was promised fun. Our doc's going to be a lot more exciting than that fight.
That doc is
Our
gonna be
doc is
way
going to be
better
really
than that
good.
fight.
This doc that you're watching right now, it's probably really good. It's better than that fight.
It was pretty good.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I had a great time in Miami. It's a really nice city. I want to get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
Yeah, we were done. That was a long weekend.
I had a great time. I mean, I was so tired by this point, but I had a good time. A few weeks later.
Oh yeah, look at this. McGregor Poirier 3.
Dude, we used to have good times. Jesus.
Good gracious, ass is bodacious. It's Friday, July 9th, 2021. And this right
That was
here,
the
Morning
weekend of
Kombat,
me putting that shoe that black shoe dye in my hair,
Yeah.
Luke, you know.
We invited Aljamain Sterling to join us on this broadcast, and he only agreed to phone in and then didn't agree to that later.
Watch it every day at work. Gets me through the day, and I appreciate everything you guys do.
I like MK because Luke Thomas keeps Brian Campbell in check.
Look at these donks.
Yeah, fuck you, BC.
It's got holes. It got holes.
That guy's shoe had AIDS in it.
So that's Jaime. He still has that shoe. The last time I talked to him over DM. I wanted that shoe to be in our studio for life.
That shoe was, and I did this before you, right? I think you did it after.
This was a legit moment. Dude, this live show here in front of like 50 people was a moment. They went nuts.
You see, I used to have a career.
Yo, Damien the Donk.
I was super nervous, but knowing that my man BC has gone through the process.
Remember him
really made me
with the
Yes,
scary
of course.
tag?
Yeah, he's got the girl hanging.
reference it,
Yeah,
knowing that he's gone
I mean,
through
that was
it.
just fucking weird.
So I went in there, got her done, sent it to an MK, and it's a wrap. Snip, snip.
I'll get an MK tat this
Yes,
chat.
yeah,
I'll
He did get an MK tat that weekend.
I was the giver. And
This
you
guy
were
brought me
receiving
sausage.
Yeah, that's Aaron from Washington. Yeah.
Washington, Mike Chiesa, that's pretty main Gonzaga.
I ate
That's all
it
we
too,
got.
by the way.
We don't have
He
anything
definitely
else.
ejaculated in it, Luke. There's no question.
I 100% ate this man's ejaculate.
Congrats on 2 years, guys. Much love from Philadelphia.
I love those
Hell
two
yeah.
guys.
Mix between fight analysis and great entertainment. So keep it up, guys. Good job.
Hey, look at this. Happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you to all
Wow,
the
2 years
Fuck,
in, Luke.
man.
On top of the world.
We had a fucking show. That was a great fucking day. Wow, man.
Documentary 4, 1 through 4 in the books. Part 1 in the books of this rewatch, director's cut, behind the scenes. Long Island Luke, what's your takeaway here from Docs 1 through 4?
It was great reminiscing. Good to see all the old Malka people in there. And I'm looking forward to the next few because, again, I make a 1-second cameo. And if I was there for those filmings, at least it'll feel good to reminisce on those a little bit more. So
You'll be watching part 2 next week. Okay, we'll get that knocked out for you. LT, you look either exhausted, maybe you have to shit, or maybe you're looking back. The Showtime era was something special.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm really glad I got an opportunity in life to do something like that. I don't think I'll ever get a chance to do anything like that again. So it's nice to go back and see that some people never even get those opportunities, BC, and I did, and that was great. That was great.
Look,
I'm really glad we did those.
Your career's not over. These opportunities.
I don't think my career
over.
is over, but
Things change.
in sports media, I'll never get a chance to do that again. Maybe in something else, but not that.
Things change.
That's true, but usually
I mean,
for the
one
worse.
of them Malka camera guys, one of them Malka cameramen could end up being a boss in 5 years, and then they're like, "Oh, remember that show we used to do? We should bring that back on TV." All right.
Could happen. I'm not going to count on it, but it's not the point. The point is that was great. That was great. I'm really glad I got a chance to do that. That was great.
That was great. I wish we were a little thinner, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is quite regrettable that I spent all this time looking like a fucking heifer, but
People are always like, are there groupies in MK? No, there's no group.
no.
We're
If
happily
well,
married.
unless you mean straight dudes who did not want to have sex with us but did want to be around us, then we
Yes.
did have groupies in that sense.
We're scouting our internal organs out aggressively. No question.
Eat my ejaculate salchicha, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Matt Snyder, our fine producer who's been with us since day one, for joining us today, for being such a fighter behind the scenes to make these documentaries happen. They're weird, but they are us, and they'll be there for life. Paramount didn't take them away from us like they did every other episode we ever did, Luke.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm glad that MK history to a degree was able to be preserved through some of this stuff. So yeah.
All right. Happy holidays. Boxing Day, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating. We hope you guys are doing great. We hope you enjoyed this. Part 2 is next week. And don't forget, Monday, January 5th, for the last time for now, BC and LT saying goodbye. MK will continue. You can follow the show. You can like it. It's going to go on in a big way here. So let's get excited about that. You can subscribe to our YouTube channels. Long Island Luke, I'm sure people can tune into the Main Card Minute and watch more prop quiz, right?
Yeah, we have an episode of Prop Quiz dropping in, and let me do some math here. I don't know, 20 minutes. It's Dennis from Submission Radio taking on Aaron Bronstetter. So tune into that.
That's a great matchup.
It is a
All
good
right.
matchup. So
Dennis Skrotatov. I love that guy.
Skrotatov, yeah.
Great guy. Got a great package. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you for everybody watching. If you want to support the show, please go to morningcombat.shop. Right now, 50% off whatever's left. If BC's face on it, it's half off. Mix and match your colors. Get our December exclusive. Get some presents for the next holiday for your peeps. Morningcombat.shop. Luke Thomas, enjoy the rest of your time in Columbia, and we'll be back on Monday, live and direct, 11 a.m. Probably looking at the year that was, maybe looking back on our predictions and where we went wrong.
Let's do it.
All right. For Luke Thomas, Matt Snyder, the fantastic Luke Nocita, I'm BC. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. It's still going. MK forever, MK for life. We out.